Hey, what's going on? I'm live for the first time in a long time. I'm going to go and get all my settings set up, and then we're going to talk about props and slops with the all new Tekken set dropping here in a couple weeks. Then we're going to do a deck profile of the first place retro list from Dallas from my teammate Elijah. That's going to be a Krista deck profile, and then we're going to do banned, broken, and bad, and we're going to talk through. It's going to be me, Sal, TC, and Carson, and Elijah's going to be showing us different retro cards, and then we have to guess whether they were bad, broken, or banned in one of those orders. I can't remember which, but just give me a little bit for everybody to come in and settle down, and we'll have a good time. Let's see. If you're just joining in, feel free to put something in the chat to let me know that you're here. And we're gonna kind of take it chill. I'll probably be streaming here for like 3, maybe 4 hours. So it's good. We're gonna be here for a while, so we got time. All right, we got Elijah in the chat right now. Looks like it's just me. Looks like it's just us. But I'm going to go and go post this around and see if we can get a nice little group in here. While we wait for people to come in, that's what I'm going to be doing, the slops and props. And then I'm going to take that section of the video and probably upload it as its own YouTube video. And then maybe someday I'll actually get into these like YouTube shorts if I ever become extremely technologically advanced. Let's see. I'll go post it. I actually have my Discord right over here, so I'll just come over here. Let's say at everyone, come and join. Bam. And I'll take this and I'll just copy it everywhere. Let's see, let's jump into here. What's our intro gonna be? How are we gonna make this sound awesome? Okay. Props and slops. Then first place, Krista, retro, deck profile, and then bad, broken, or banned, question mark, exclamation point. Copy this. There we go. We'll just go around the various discords, put it everywhere. Oh, it should be good. Okay. All right. We got George in here. We got reigning world champion. Yeah, that should be good enough. I guess I'll take that and throw it on Facebook too. We'll get the non-Discord users in here. And it's out there in the real world. Okay. All right. Now it's just us. Now it's just us in here. Hello, Ross. How are you doing? By the way, it's been a while since I streamed, but on Tuesday we're gonna have a whole team show. We'll get the whole team in, and we're going to recap Dallas. We're gonna talk about how Drew dominated the event and took down another regional for himself and for Let's Talk UVS. And then we are going to also look at every single Tekken character, and we're going to grade them on a competitive scale. So anywhere from, what did we do last time for Reign of Kaiju? Like everybody's going to give a 1 to 10, and then that'll depend if we put them in S tier, A tier. If you go back and look at the team stream for Reign of Kaiju, you can check it out. We all put, I think we only had 2 S tier characters, and that was Titan of Terror, which obviously was correct, and Mothra. But those 2 were pretty easy to guess. Like, I don't think you exactly needed a lot of Universus experience to know that those were going to be the crazy characters from Reign of Kaiju. Okay, while we wait for everybody to get in here, we're going to talk props and slops of the new Tekken set. Then we're going to be looking at this first place Krista deck profile with a lot of cards that I've never heard of. Let's see, let's jump around here. I've got a lot of tabs for you today. Here's that first place Krista from Elijah. He'll walk us through his thinking on it and how he went. I don't think he dropped a single match throughout the event. And then after that, we'll get to what everybody's waiting for. We'll bring in Sal, TC, and Carson, and we'll talk bad, which order? Bad, broken, or banned. And Elijah will be taking us through that. We got just as many cards as part 1. So I'm going to kind of fly through my props and slops for Tekken. I'll then take that and make it its own YouTube video. And then we'll get into this. But it'll at least give us here like 30 minutes of time to let the viewers stream in here and come in, and let's have a good time. So let me make sure that one last time that I got everything ready. I think so. Okay. All right. If you're here, thank you for spending your Friday evening with me. We're having a good time. Okay. Let's start off here. For Tekken. Tekken 8 drops here in just a couple weeks, and I have a lot to think about this set. I think this is one of the most controversial sets that we've had in a long, long time. It's not so easy just to look at the set and say it's terrible, or to look at the set and say it's incredible. They really went for so much in the design of this set, and some things they landed, and some things I feel like they didn't land so much. So I've picked out 5 slops, 5 things I really, really don't like about the set, and then 5 props, 5 things I really, really like about the set. So we're going to start by going through all the slops, and then after the 5 slops, we'll talk about the props. So if you really, really like positivity and you don't enjoy negativity, then, you know, skip ahead to like halfway through this video and you'll be really, really happy. Or if you feed on negativity, then you're going to have a great time at the beginning. But I like fun turnarounds. So my hope is after the slops, we're like, oh my gosh, this is a terrible set. And then after the props, everybody thinks, well, maybe it's actually not so bad. And actually, this actually might be really, really fun. And now I'm excited for Atlanta. So let's jump in here. My first slop of Tekken 8, and this one's a pretty important one, and it's simply heat tokens themselves. And heat tokens are all throughout this set. You cannot go anywhere without encountering a heat token. So on UVS Ultra, I just searched cards in the set that mention heat tokens, and we can see there's like a million of them. It feels like it's half the set. It's probably more like a third or a fourth of the set, but it feels like so much more. And a lot of these abilities on these cards are gated to you have to have the heat token in your stage, or you get to then add one in your stage. So like, for example, if we scroll down here, like Ultimo Jaguar, as an additional cost to play this attack from hand, sacrifice a heat token. So why do heat tokens annoy me so much? And why do I think they're so much worse than power and Roman cancel tokens? Well, let's take a look at the Roman cancel and power tokens and why these actually worked. Because when Roman cancels were first announced in the Guilty Gear set, I'll admit I was very, very nervous about them. I thought that Roman cancels actually were incredible in terms of their power level, getting a free momentum and then having this momentum have 4 usages and one of them being an extremely strong defensive usage with, what color is that? That's the yellow color, changing the damage to 3. And then the others are a little more niche, but all still pretty good in and of themselves. And then it's just a momentum if none of those are good enough. So I was a little worried when it first got revealed. I was a little worried that it was going to be too complicated. And that it was going to really, really push the power level of everything. But I will say, looking back on it, Roman cancels have been phenomenal. It's been really fun having this token that you can use in so many different ways. I could use this just in a momentum character or a strategy where I'm trying to pile as much momentum as possible. Or I could go several different avenues, change the zone of the attack, freeze a rival foundation. You can use it for the defense and just store it, or you could use it to keep going on offense with the purple to clear your attack and then draw a card. There's so many different ways, and a lot of times you might think you're putting a Roman cancel in for the yellow response, but actually you end up using one of the other color abilities on the Roman cancel instead. And so I really like how diverse this is in actually playing with it. And then power tokens are way more simple than Roman cancel. Serena Kaiju gave us power tokens, sacrifice or attack its 2 damage, but these never go away. And there's actually a lot of thought that goes into power tokens because you could stack them all onto one attack and destroy your rival with that attack. Or if you really want your rival to block like an opening move so that you can hit them later with a lethal move, then you could stack some power tokens on it to kind of make it a little more enticing and trick your rival into spending their resources, maybe spending like their resets in their stage for that move. Or you could just keep on using it throughout. They just have so many uses. They can stack up throughout the game. So sometimes it's really nice to save them all up. Sometimes it's nice to spend them throughout the game and not be so hoarding of the power tokens. So I thought that these 2 tokens actually were really, really well designed and did a great job in their sets. And part of what made them so great is that they were just by themselves, in and of themselves, good. You know, sacrifice for 2 damage, good. Roman cancel token, you have so many different ways you can use it. And even if you don't use it at all, it's just a momentum. Like, these are just good. But then let's look at the heat token from Tekken. And you'll see why I don't like this one nearly as much. Heat is unique. At the start of your end phase, sacrifice this token. Response after your attack deals no damage. Your rival loses 1 health. This effect cannot reduce your rival's health below 1. So if your rival completely blocks your attack, or anyway, somehow it's dealing no damage, now your rival loses 1. But it's unique and it goes away at the start of your end phase. So you cannot stack these up like power tokens. You cannot shove a lot of damage on one attack. At most, this is going to be 1. You cannot kill your rival with these tokens. And you cannot have more than 1 of these out. So you can't even be burning your rival for 2 or 3 health at a time. It just goes 1 health at a time. And then if they half block, the heat token doesn't come into play. If it's a throw, the heat token doesn't come into play. There's so many times where heat tokens are just much, much worse than power and Roman cancel. So in and of itself, heat token is honestly terrible. So what did they do with Tekken to actually make it somewhat good? Well, they made all of these cards require you to play heat tokens, like that Ultimo Jaguar we were looking at way down here. In order to play it, you have to have the heat token. And then they made these cards a little bit more pushed. So this one is a throw that has echo and draws a card. That's pretty dang good for a throw move, but now you have to have the heat token. And so there's so many cards in the set that say, you know, if you have a heat token, then this gets a little better. You have to have a heat token to have this effect go off, or adding a heat token to your stage. And I just don't think the heat tokens in and of themselves are worth it. Unless you're playing one of these things where you have to have it. Like, for example, if we look at like the fire hot-headed opener here, remove the top 3 cards of your deck. You may try to play these cards this turn. If you have a heat token in your stage, remove this card. Well, if this is clogging your card pool, you're almost never going to play. So as a practical matter, you have to have a heat token in your stage. if you're going to be playing hot-headed opener. And this is an ultra rare, and it just feels really, really bad to have a lot of cards like gated behind this heat token, and then the heat tokens aren't good. And so because heat token was so central to the set, I think that this was a really big missed opportunity. It reminds me of like backups when they were first revealed. So when backups first came out as a card type, backups were so weak themselves that they had to make the synergies with backups really, really strong. Like they had to make the backup characters very pushed. They had to make cards like Harness Undeath to make backups more strong. And then they had the 9 Titans that eventually pushed backup decks way too strong and ended up getting banned. But it was never the backups themselves that were like why you were playing them. It was the backup synergies. You know, you had that one card where you sacrifice a backup, keep adding it to your hand. You had the Rock Barrage where you're building in a backup right away. But backups just by themselves were almost never worth it to be running unless they were synergizing in your deck some way. And that's very much how Heat Token feels. And I'm not a big fan of that design. It also reminds me of design when like a character gets a card that's understated because the character is going to give it stats. Like they'll like say, hey, this character gives speed, so let's make the characters move to speed. Because we're assuming the character stats. But I hate when you're assuming that on top, because then the character could just go play an actual good attack and then add their stats on top of it. So heat tokens are a big slop to me. Really, really big miss here in design. So let's go to my second slop, and it's kind of another foundational part of the set, and it's arenas. Can we all just agree to not play arenas? Now, I'm going to be honest. I only read about half the arena article. I probably don't even fully understand how arenas work. And I really haven't read like half of these. All right, I got a Sonic drink to make it through tonight because it's going to be a long one. Except I put so much flavors in it that it really doesn't taste good. Anyway, I messed up. Okay, so these arenas, like, I'm sure maybe so you have like an arena deck where you and your rival, when you're playing arenas, it goes into the arena deck. And then when one arena is done, it goes like to the bottom of the arena deck. And then you keep cycling through this arena deck. In reality, you're almost never going to actually be both playing arenas unless they give this card type a ton of future support. But I really don't like that. It kind of makes for like messy like webcam games or like TTS, or I don't like mixing my sleeves with my rival sleeves. It just feels really messy. It's so different when you play it or check it. It goes to the arena deck. Then both players like get something. So like this one says, when a player's attack deals damage, if their attacks have dealt 8 or more damage this turn, add the bottom card of their deck to their hand and add this card to the bottom of the arena deck. So I just feel like Universe is already so complicated. And on top of an already complex game, we've introduced attuned symbols, but we haven't gotten rid of the old way symbols work. We've introduced backups. We've introduced tokens. We've introduced transforming characters. We've introduced all sorts of new mechanics. We've introduced all sorts of new like counters on certain cards. We've just made this game so overly complex, and it's surprising because the designers themselves said like a year and a half ago that they were actually working to simplify things. And instead we've just gone the complete opposite direction. And this one, it just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know. I feel like we could have just gone back to like terrain assets and they were doing the same thing. So I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't read all of these, and I might not even fully understand backups, or I might not have even fully thought through their implications. I just hope that arenas, sorry, not backups. I just hope that arenas are not supported in the future, and we can all just forget about them. We can agree not to play them and forget about them. But I agree. Maybe I'm being like a child, you know. Sometimes I'll cook for like an hour and a half, make a really, really nice dinner for the family. My 6-year-old will come into the kitchen, say, "What's for dinner?" I show her what I'm really proud of making, and she says, I don't want that. Or I'm not hungry. Or can I have some macaroni or something like that? And it's like, you know what? I could have just made chicken strips and everybody would have been happy. And I didn't have to make this whole, so I think that like a lot of thought went into these arenas and it just didn't need to happen. So arenas is going to be my number 2 slop here. Catching up on the comments, sponsored by Sonic. David, do you think they care about TTS or webcam? No. I don't think they care. But like, even in person, I just don't like. I don't like these. I feel like this light is too bright. Maybe I'm just gonna move it away from myself. I need like a fan in this room. Okay, let's go to slop number 3, and that is, where are the backups? Now, what you have here, these 3 backups, these are all the backups printed by Universus in the last 11 months. So since Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dropped in August of 2025, all the way, so, after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which had a lot of backups, they were the secret rares in the set. So from there all the way till now, we've had Guilty Gear booster set. We've had Reign of Kaiju booster set. We've had Tekken booster set now. We've had King of Fighters Challenger decks. We've had the MHA Final Battle Challenger decks. And we've also had one other Challenger deck. If you can remember which one, just put it in the comment because I can't remember. So that's 6 product releases. We've had 5 or 6 product releases over an 11-month period, 3 backups to show for it. To make matters worse, 2 of these 3 backups are just anti-token cards. So like Fighter Jets, this attack gets +1 speed or -2 speed. Your rival sacrifices a power token. Or G-Corp Soldier, this is the Tekken one. If you would lose health due to a rival effect, a heat token, you may have this backup lose 1 stamina. If you do, you lose that much health -1. So effectively a stopper to heat tokens. So 67% of the backups that we've gotten over the last 11 months are just anti-token cards. Basically, we created this new card type, tokens, put all of our design into tokens, and backups have just been forgotten. And the sad part about this is that when backups were first released, I already talked about this a little bit, I didn't like their design. I didn't like how the backups weren't good enough on their own and that they needed a lot of synergies to be good. But I felt like backup design was finally good in like late 2025. Like we had the solo leveling decks with like Chivalrous Charge. That was pretty solid. And Egress. Shadow Sorcery and Shadow Mage was very well done. And then the buildable backups, Cammy, Genghis Frog, Ray Fillet, Gecko, even in decks that aren't running Hunter's Ally, which can of course build all of these for free, these backups are still worth running. And you can still play them with a straight face. They're a little bit more difficult to kill, because early backup design was, I don't think the person who designed it understood how beneficial backups were for the opposite player if you were playing them. I think they were thinking, oh, if you're attacking a backup, then you're not attacking me. That's good. In reality, if you're attacking a backup, now you can't block. Now I'm guaranteed to send my attack to my momentum. Now I'm taking down one of your resources, and it actually benefits the other player quite a bit. And so the backups just weren't strong enough to start. And finally, we were getting strong enough backups to where like it's elusive, so you can't attack it with your first attack. And like, I really do want to attack Frog. Cammy, I'm tired of my entire stage getting flipped. So like, I felt like Theo was a very strong one. Why is it not changing here? Theo was a good one. We had a couple good ones here in Critical Role, or not Critical Role, sorry. Hitch, Yelena. Critical Role didn't give us too many good ones, but like Little Mister and like Sean Gilmore were pretty good. So I felt like backup design was actually getting somewhere, and then we just killed it. And backups like aren't a thing anymore. So I don't know. It feels like there was a lot of room to explore with backups, and we left a lot of the meat on the bone, and the designers kind of gave up on it. So that's a big slop. Like if you took these arena cards, it's like 7 arena cards, and just made this into 7 backups, it'd be so much better. The Don't let Marvin hear him talk up Chivalrous Charge. Shift attacks were the only good backup design. I disagree. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle... TC, you can't say that. Sorry, that's TC in chat. You can't say that. Like, you were playing Mondo Gecko, right? In your Deku list. And that wasn't a shift. So, you proved yourself wrong there. Okay, my fourth slop is that this 5 or less health statics kind of stink. And they're all on ultra rares, which is really a bummer. So, we have all these ultra rares and secret rares that say if you have 5 or less health, this attack gets -1 difficulty. If you're new to Universes, getting to 5 or less health is extremely difficult. I would say it happens 20% of games. So these statics are only going off 20% of games, unless you're like aggressively trying to self-cut your health. And the payoff just isn't there. The payoff is -1 difficulty. So the payoff is so irrelevant that people are just going to forget about it. Then when they forget about it, it's going to be a judge call because it was a static. And you're not allowed to forget about it. Both you are not allowed to forget about it and the person you're playing, because they need to keep up with statics as well. So this just... this is a total swing and a miss here. I think if they wanted to have the payoff be so small, then just bring back like Desperation and go to half your health. If you wanted it to be 5 or less health, then have the payoff be something really big here. And I probably would have done it to fewer cards and more based around the characters that self-cut. So just another swing and a miss. I feel like we have a lot of swings and misses here. No backups, arenas, heat token. And this final one is just that video game art is not for me. One, I'm not a fighting game player, so the IP, like, we have so many fighting games now, right? We got like Tekken, we got King of Fighters, we got like Street Fighter. We got something else. What was the other one? Guilty Gear. And it's just not video game. You know, I don't play a lot of video games. I just play Universes. This is like my hobby, this and fantasy football. And then the art is just not for me. So let me show you a secret rare art here. Sorry, I'm having a hard time, so I'm going to take a drink. Man, sometimes when I get talking too fast. Look at this secret rare here. Sacred Dismantle Spark. I don't know anything about Tekken, okay? I know less about this than I know about Retro, which you'll see on Broken, Banned, or Bad here. What's going on in the art? Can anybody tell me? We have like a black hole or like a moon. We got like headlights or eyes. We got like some sparks. I can see the sparks. I don't see what's sacred about it. I don't see what's dismantling about it. Look at this. Look at these secret rares. I don't need to know anything about Godzilla to know these arts are cool. I don't need to know anything about Guilty Gear. Let's scroll down here. Critical Role. Spellstorm. I don't know Critical Role. I've never listened to Critical Role. That card is freaking cool. You know, clearly he's casting some sort of spell. The art's incredible. Harness Undeath. I don't know who this lady is. She looks to be some like sort of like necromancer, evil sorceress type thing going on, but I can see on the art, you know, and this is good art. Mighty Blitz, Violent Animus Shot, but the secret rares here just aren't doing it for me. Plus this, like, I don't like the general look of the video game art, especially cards like this, where the background is so out of focus. Over here we have like bad Photoshop of like an animal put on this guy, a jaguar, put on this super ripped guy. But it looks like I could have done this in elementary school. Just not my thing. So, this art, it might be just a problem with the IP. It's not doing it for me. So I think Guilty Gear is actually solid art, but it's basically 2D anime a lot. Fighting game attack names are just crazy. Yeah, that might be true, but like, is this a spell being cast? Is this a... I don't know what's going on here. What is causing the spark? I can't tell. Oh, good Lord, you just don't get it, bro. That's king. I get it, but like, I guess I'm just saying video games are not my thing. So, all right, with all these slops, can anything save this set? And I think the answer is yes, because I've also got 5 props here. No, guys, I get it's part of the character. What I'm saying is that it looks ridiculous. Okay, so my number 1 prop here, and this is the most important one, is that character designs are balanced, simple, and fun. And ultimately, a set lives or dies based on the characters and the character designs in the set. So thank goodness none of these characters rely on heat tokens for their abilities. They're all pretty like basic. Like, I like characters where it sets up a fun mini game, a fun like goal, and you get payoffs on that goal. And the character doesn't have a massive amount of text on them, and you're just keeping up with something. So like, let's take Alyssa here. If you have fewer cards in your hand than your hand size, draw 1 card. And then after you build, you get to ready this character. It's a freaking masked wrestler. He's supposed to look ridiculous. I get it. Just might not be for me. Okay, I'm going to come back here real quick with a cough drop, guys, because or I got to let Elijah take this thing away. I never do well when I get talking fast. So just give me a sec. I'll come right back. All right, I feel so much better. Okay, let's see. That's a crazy take. Dan Truth Nuke. TC, Mothra, and Rodan will beat Alyssa 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I'm not saying that this character's like great, but I'm saying that I like the design. I like that, okay, this character draws cards, and when we build, we draw a card. You know, we ready our character. So what do we want to do? We're going to base our deck around building. And it's nice and simple, you know, but you can set up an engine and the character is clearly giving you a directive of how to build your deck. Or like, this one is really cool. Asuka. At the end of your rival's combat phase, add a reversal counter to this card for each card in your card pool. At the end of your turn, remove all those counters. Your attack gets +1/+1 for each counter. So if your rival attacks you, you can fill up your card pool, and then you're getting a lot of stats for the backswing. So this one, really, really like interactive character where your rival has some say in the stats that you're getting to pile on. And it's basic, you know, I know what to do. I need to be playing Deflect. I need to be playing cards like Referee Jury. I need to be clogging my card pool somehow, you know. I need to be good at blocking. And then when I finally do get that +4/+4, I need to get a payoff of it by being able to play a really long attack string, you know, using echoes, clearing my card pool, doing things like that. So I like it. Simple, balanced, fun character design. Let's see some others here. We have like, I have no idea how you say this guy's name. Kick person. We clear a kick card from our card pool. We give 2 speed to our attacks. And if we've cycled the payoff for the mill, we can clear 2 things from our card pool. So I like it. You know, we're playing kicks. We're giving speed. Lars, for example, very similar to Alyssa, where, or Alyssa, where, hey, we're focused on building. And when we build, we're getting +1/+2. And when our attack deals damage, we then get to build. Eddie is another real simple one. You're getting damage for attacks in your card pool. If it's completely blocked, draw a card. So we want to force our rival to block. And then every time our rival blocks and is committing out the resources, our attacks are getting scarier as the turn goes on. And we can form and make something not count towards progressive. So very simple, aggressive character here. Let's see. Reyna is like the eraser head of the bunch, I guess, where you're going to have to use your brain quite a bit. But it's still simple. I mean, +3 or -3 speed, fundamentally. Then if there's no gene counters, you're going to lose some health. If you're going to go below 5 and die, then you come back and you get a devil gene counter. And then you get to gain health if you deal damage. So, you know, first you're losing health, then you're gaining health. Fundamentally, you're just a 7-hander giving or subtracting speed. So I like these characters. I don't think we have any like S tier characters, but I don't think that's a bad thing because I don't think there should be characters like Titan of Terror, where it's just every competitive player with common sense knows that the meta is going to be dominated by this character. Or like Younger Toguro when he was first revealed. I remember when Younger was first revealed. We were at Disney World, and I was in line for the Slinky Dog. And Sam Tate got to reveal Younger Toguro. And I remember that pretty well because the line was very long because the ride broke down. And my daughter had to use the bathroom several times. So I kept having to go out of the line back. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But I remember watching the video and just immediately it was obvious. Yeah, Younger Toguro is going to be crazy. I mean, this character is going to dominate. And I like that we don't have a character like that. These characters aren't just obviously going to dominate, but I don't think they're bad either. They're like low A tier, high B tier on some of these. I do think that we have some terrible characters, like King is probably pretty bad. Yoshimitsu is probably pretty bad. Maybe an asset comes that's crazy and Yoshimitsu gets really good. We'll just have to see. But overall, pretty good character design. And that is going to be, oh my gosh. And that is going to be really, really important to a set. So let me come back in. It's okay. People don't need to listen now. They will know when they lose to her. Using an S+ tier character as standard of character design is not the way. Is TC saying one of these characters is crazy? TC, are you saying one of these is crazy? David trying not to leak the Yoshimitsu mill out sauce. Okay, you know I got to hear about the mill out sauce. You got to send that to me. Devil Gene has peak. This would have been the perfect set to use the fabled twice per turn clause on cards. Yeah, I'm one of the Yoshi players in question. I think Yoshi has Yoshi I don't think is going to be the strongest unless they come out with better assets. But again, you have a very clear and simple game plan. Discard a card, get the asset, copy an asset. I mean, these characters, they're not complicated, but they set up complex game design. Like they set up a lot of different ways, a lot of different directions you could go. Okay, second prop on the set is the attuned actions are going to be meta staples throughout their legality. So every single symbol here got its own attuned action. And I think that most of them are very, very good. Like let's look at Violent Past, Death. Build 2 cards from your discard pile face down, sacrifice them at the end of the combat phase. But you can be building things that you can destroy and then do things. So like I could build the one that says when it hits your discard pile, you seal something. So now I can build those face down, but when I destroy them, then I could seal something. A lot of death characters like Hanj 2, like Mikasa 4, like Peak, they're still going to get a lot of value from destroying these face downs. You can do the one that says +2 or -2 damage. And so, or you could just get rid of them because you're going to be sacrificing things anyway. Like if you're M4, this says draw 4 cards, right? So for the cost of 1 card in hand, you're building 2 foundations. You blow those 2 foundations up, you draw 4. So effectively 1 action turns into draw 4. Yeah, I think this one's also going to be broken with like, if you can unflip it and it's a massive mutant machine, that's going to be, now it says sacrifice, build 2 cards and then sacrifice them. So I think that mutant machine would still get destroyed. But it's still pretty cool that you could build it and unflip it and get its use for that turn. So I think there's a lot of ways that could be broken. Ursine Might, flip 1 rival asset or foundation. This attack gets +X or -X damage. X equals the number of face down foundations in your rival stage +1. This says flip your rival's best thing. Hey, goodbye, Batra. If they don't do the right thing and ban it. Obviously, Batra Rives needs to get banned, but if they don't do that and we still have to suffer, now we get this action that says you can flip it, or I can push you into deadlock. I can flip your asset, put you at 11 foundations. A lot of times this is going to be like a total reset here. Let's look at some of these other ones. We got like, this one's pretty crazy. The secret rare, remove all face up foundations and play with difficulty 1 or less, draw X cards. So you can get like, draw 9 or 10 cards off of the board wipe. And then you can just build out like crazy. Building a backup from your discard pile and then gaining health, a very life simple thing to do. Order, this is just a simple reset. It will always be good. Twist reality, we get this cool like void cancel of like removing it from the discard pile. Hey, you played the good action Protector of Life that says no damage and you get a power token. No, now you don't, you are going to take damage. You know, imagine somebody thinks that they're going to block your throw and then live, and then you just take a twist reality out of your discard pile and you win the game. Master's Touch, very water thing to be doing, freezing your foundations. But this time you could use it on yourself or you could use it on your rival and then commit them back down. Just a lot of, I mean, these are going to be meta, maybe not staples, but like they're going to be strong enough to be meta for their entire legality. Like there will never be a time that Ursine Might's not good. I mean, that is never getting power crept out of the format. We love asset hate. We love damage reduction. You can use it on your own attack to make it lethal. Yeah, it's just, I mean, these cards are just always going to be good. Now, some of them are a little harder, like Channel Chaos, you know, but it's a very chaos type thing to be doing, to be saying, hey, I'm playing cards from my momentum, or I'm just getting momentum. I mean, I'm sure there will be uses, there will be combos that make it happen. So I really like these actions, and I think they did a good job. Like these actions are interesting, a very good symbol, you know, good likes to cancel the interaction. And so you're protecting your stage. And then you're reducing the damage that you take. Fire is a very like self-mill type symbol. So I really like how thematic these are according to their symbol. Air symbol, very, very clear. Your card's focused. There's your form. Actually, this one's kind of bad because it doesn't leave the card pool. I swear that one was supposed to be a remove cost. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so I really like a lot of these actions. Yeah, Gavin's in here saying, dang, all these actions are bangers. Yeah, I would say that like 67, 75% of these actions are really, really good. Okay, my next prop is I like these silly minigame side quest type cards that we got. So like Tekken Ball is an obvious one. It's a 0 difficulty asset, really, really low deck building cost to run this because it's a 0 diff. Remove, starting with your rival. Each player in turn order makes a check against the 4. The first player to fail that check loses 3 health, and this effect ends. If all players pass, increase the difficulty by 1, and repeat this process. Cannot reduce your health by 1. So really, really fun, like back and forth of, hey, you're making your rival commit out to pass the checks, or who's going to lose the 3 health first. Because if you just had a 0 diff that said remove, your rival loses 3 health, everybody would be playing it. But doing it with this mini game is fun. Burning Fist is like a 7 difficulty attack that cannot be blocked, but the damage can't go above 5. So you're not going to be playing this on turn 2, but it's fun to have an unblockable attack like this. And then like catching a meteor, if you've spent 7 or more momentum, then now you have that many meteor counters, and now you're going to get to free play an attack, and you could like stack your deck in a way to where that attack is crazy. I like these type of cards. They're fun. They're like little side quests, you know, like, hey, I lost the game, but you should have seen what I used catching a meteor to play. You know, I lost the game, but man, that Tekken ball when we were going back and forth was really fun. I like these type of cards. So I think that they really went for some kind of crazy design here, and most of them didn't land with me, but this did land with me. Okay, another prop is that the strong cards in the set are unique, and they lead to really interesting combos. So, for example, like in past sets, we have just really, like ultra rares are just pushed, like Battle or Release. 4 high, 8, draw 1. Like, no duh, everybody's going to play it. It's just big stat card because I'm an ultra rare. Walk the Dog. Basically 4 difficulty, 6 low, 6, draw 1. Powerful 3. And stun 1, if that wasn't enough. But in Tekken, we get these cards like Pegasus Bomb, for example. Card pool, discard a card. After your attack is not completely blocked, build it face down committed after it resolves. And then it shares a symbol like Ocean Buddies. So you can flip Ocean Buddies, put Pegasus Bomb in, and then if you have really good card economy, you can keep discarding a card, and if something's not completely blocked, you're building it face down. Now there's all sorts of things you could do. Find ways to pick it back up, keep clearing your card pool, keep playing attacks. But in and of itself, you can't just slam Pegasus Bomb into a deck and it's good. You have to build around it. And I really like that. It's not just generically strong. It's not like Electric Moth. 4 diff, discard 1, draw 2. Everybody's going to play it. It's more interesting than that. Build Pegasus with itself. I suppose you could do that. There are certainly no ways to make it infinite in standard. Smile. That sounds foreboding. Yeah, I think it's going to be like a lot of these cards are going to set up races to Atlanta for who can be the first competitive team to break these. Let's look at it. Like Mandinga. This attack gets +1 or -1 speed for each card in your card pool. You know, so that's not just always going to be good. But if you're playing a strategy where you're putting a lot of things in your card pool, then this could be extremely strong. -5 speed, +5 speed. Let's see here. Like Zeus Unlimited. It's just a 5/5 on a 5 diff, but now you get to selectively build something face down. You get to stack your deck. If you're face downs, you're getting massive stats here. If we're playing an asset strategy, then Pilgrimage could be awesome. You know, if we're playing like Massive Mutant Machines, then this is an 11 speed move, or stack all your damage on this and then use MMM to put the speed on it. Jin's Glove. Choose a card in your card pool you may try to block with this. So Jin's Glove is not always going to be great, but if you're playing cards like Protector of Life, Dimensional Sphere, now you get to double Dimensional Sphere block, Bug Bite, double Bug Bite, you know, now you get to triple use Deku. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting combos here. It's not that the cards in and of themselves are just crazy, but there's going to be like infinite combos. Like an easy one here is like Channel Chaos, right? Channel Chaos combined with Godfist. Okay, If you're Benimaru, then Godfist is just going to build down. Then we can put it in our momentum and then Channel Chaos play it. Like there's so many neat interactions here. These are just some. I certainly didn't put all, but I guess I like that the strong cards in Tekken are like not just obnoxiously strong in and of themselves. Zeus is crazy in the decks that want Zeus. I think a lot of people will try running Zeus in decks that shouldn't and be sad. I don't disagree. Yeah, Zeus doesn't strike me as very strong unless you're building around it. All right, my last prop for the set is support for Forgotten Symbols. So evil and good symbol didn't get support in Attack on Titan. And now they're getting a lot of support here. So like Journey of Redemption, I think might be the best foundation in the set. It's on good. Jin's Glove on good. Zeus Unlimited on good. Pilgrimage on good. Pegasus Bomb on good. Impenetrable Defense. And then Evil is getting the 2-check Demonic Catastrophe. Again, like a card that's not generically great on its own. But if you're playing a deck where you're able to fill up your discard pile, then this is going to be awesome. Anyway, just a lot of support here for these symbols. So that's I got to get Elijah in here. I'm taking up too much time here. But Elijah, if you're in chat, go ahead and come over. Let's jump into a table and do our Krista deck profile. But there's my 5 slops and my 5 props for Tekken 8. I think they went a little crazy with the set. Very, very controversial set. But overall, I think if you look at it one way, it's total garbage. If you look at it another way, it's beautiful. And they went for so much. I think they were thinking of limited a little more than standard. But just really, really interesting cards. So it's definitely going to shake up the meta. All in all, I'll give this set a B-, which if you had asked me, I think this is the set where it would have been better if they just revealed it all at once. Because of the drip, because they went for so much in the design of this set, that I actually think having the content creators do it very slowly with the reveals, I think worked against it. Because you have to kind of see the set in its entirety to truly like understand it. And I think if they had just done it all right away, a lot of the things in the set would have been better received. Maybe I'm only speaking for myself here. And I really like the content creator reveals. I thought all content creators did a good job. I'm fully supportive of everybody, but I just felt like the drip reveals kind of didn't work in Tekken's favor here because there's so much going on. So I'm going to give this set a B-. Didn't really land with me because of the slots you mentioned, but it's still a pretty solid set. It could have been a lot worse. And it's got cards in here where I'm already building things for Atlanta and I'm excited. And I feel like somebody out there is going to find the broken combo that forces a ban or an errata to happen. Okay. With all that said, let's jump into this Krista retro deck profile, and then we'll get into banned, broken, or bad. So let me switch up my view here. All right, I'll go get Elijah. Okay, let's see here.
Yo, what up, David?
Hey. I'm going to see if the chat can hear you. Chat, if you can hear Elijah, can you say something?
Yo, you gotta like unmute or something.
Oh, I'm muted for you. All right, can you hear me now, Elijah?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Old man David over here.
Oh my gosh. I'm so tired
That's
today.
so funny.
Now my throat feels fine, but for some reason, for right there, I was trying When I try and talk too fast, it just gets away from me.
Oh no, you're good. I get you.
All right. Well, hey, we got to get the other. Oh, wait. We're doing the deck profile first. I was waiting for Carson, TC, and Sal. We're doing the deck profile first.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, everybody says you're mad loud. Let me fix that.
I'm loud.
Yeah. Let me turn it down here. Turn
Dang.
down Eli. Okay. Is Eli turned down?
Yeah, am I turned down now?
Maybe I need to do it on here somehow. There's no way I'm gonna find it. Dan says you have a non-team member list section for your team. That is right. We're like the eye of Sauron, dude.
No, it's the least active part of our team channels.
Yeah, but let's not let them know that. Let's make everybody.
Oh yeah, we know every list uploaded.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an ultra. We have it.
We are always keeping track. This is why
This is why we private. Be careful, man. Final round, and the Cabal might get mad at you.
Yeah, the Cabal is the number one public list. They let you know what's coming, which I respect. Okay, let's.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I turned into this too soon. I turned into this. Okay. All right, we got our deck profile here. Let me edit the text here. Retro winning deck profile. Okay, I don't know what these cards do. I know what Krista does. Just for a refresher for people watching at home, you get wall counters whenever you discard cards. You get to turn those wall counters into stun, or you can stack the top of both players' decks. I'm seeing a lot of normal things like don't do this, which is going to, helping our stun, helping us discard. I'm seeing Walk the Dog and Wall Maria's Might. These are, they're always going to be 4X'd, I feel like, in a Krista deck. Wall Maria's Might is just allowing you to draw 1,000,000 because you stack these wall counters very easily. Walk the Dog is stun plus powerful. Walk me through the rest of this deck. Walk me through the core idea. And I don't know a lot of these cards. Send me through them. This does not seem fair. Okay. So why are you only on 3X? Yeah. Oh, shoot. I know what I did. Here you guys go. Now you can hear them. But now my
They can hear me?
Yes, but now my thing's all messed up.
Oh, GG.
Okay, I fixed it, guys.
Too loud?
Golly, they're yelling at me.
Dang.
Oh no, now I'm making this too big. I'm messing up all over the place here, guys.
Okay, I'll just restart what I was
This is
saying.
why I retired. This is
Yeah, old man David.
all
right.
Let's see here. Oh, this one is me. Hold on. I'm going to fix it. I'm doing something. I'm cooking.
He's cooking?
There we go. Now I got rid of that. And yeah, just give me one sec. Okay, I fixed it. All right. Now we got this Krista. Oh, wait. Wait, I can't hear you again. Dude, I'm dying. I know what it is. I didn't activate the system capture. Now they can hear you. Now they can hear you. I'm done. I did
Oh
it.
my gosh.
I did it.
Okay. I'm going to talk about uniting the cosmos for the third time now.
Well, you got 3 of them, so it works out.
It's just like a crazy card. You basically just get like Mothra enhance on your character now, and you stack like whatever you want on their deck. Okay, they can hear me. I was getting nervous. I have to say it a fourth time.
They don't play for this card.
The theory with it only being the theory with it only being a 3 of is that like you can review it. You only really need to check one. You're not really doing it twice because like you generate all the counters on your turn, and the deck doesn't like last long enough. Like the games aren't long enough that you need multiple. And also just like all the other cards are way too broken. But this was like the first idea with the deck is like, what if I just played this Krista deck that got free blocks out of your butt?
So this was the card that put you on Krista for the deck. I mean, for the event.
It kinda. This was like the initial brainworm, and then I have to give Broberg some credit because he pointed out that Walmaria's Might is ranged for Rising Monk, which is like the other card.
Yeah,
let's see. Just makes it.
So you got combo with the ranged, discard all ranged from your card pool, and draw 1 card for each card discard this way, but it is a 2-check.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, like Krista's problem is that often you're just gonna like miss on Walmaria's Might, and sometimes the deck is a little too reliant on it. So I was like, wait, this is kind of a cool second way to fuel all of your discard effects. And you don't really care that much about 2-checks outside of turn 1 because like your attack strings are often just stacking 6s anyways. So you kind of just like don't care. And then the other one, the one that really unlocked the deck, I know it's your least favorite card, David, is Ice Dragon.
I'll allow it here because Krista doesn't care about 2-checks as much.
Yeah, and like you give stun, so you end up getting like the gross play pattern of they cancel stun 3, and then you give it like another stun 2, and now it's just like Ice Wall, which is still a great card. And like the discard momentum effect is just ridiculous, right? Like you auto pass your next check. Now I don't have to stack a check. I can stack an attack and not fear the 2-check coming. And outside of that, Walk the Dog is just like the most broken flow card in this character. Because as long as you have counters, you can just keep on stacking Walk the Dogs and playing them just by itself. And it's just the most unfair thing. Especially then you also, in retro, you get One with Nature. Card that is banned in every other format, which should not be legal in this format. And Redeemed Rogue is another like extremely unfair card. It's a 2-diff that's just a character. It's like better than a lot of the characters that see play in Standard now.
I have never read that response on One with Nature before. That you get a damage? I've always only thought of the enhance.
The response is kind of what mattered most.
Yeah, if you're doing these strings. Okay, tell me that other one. I missed it. The were you talking about
Redeemed Rogue?
Redeemed Rogue. Okay, are you playing this for the top ability or bottom?
Both. So it's just a generically, or not, I guess not generic. If you're running enough ranged and combo cards, which all of my attacks are, it is just like better than most characters on a 2-diff foundation, right? Um, and then the response, Tagoro Brothers, if you're familiar, is like one of the best cards in retro, and it particularly like dunks on this deck that like really wants quality. It's like quality combo piece foundations to like function properly. So it also cancels Tagoro Brothers the response, which is like a massive deal. And then
This
like
card is actually crazy. You can just give like +2
it
damage
is.
on everything during a kill string. Then 1 with nature, everything's getting like 3 damage.
Yeah, and like the secret really annoying thing about it is everyone has to deal like 40 damage through a free block to like try and kill me. It was really toxic actually.
Okay, what is this Azure Nightmare? Is it just for the
Oh
6 check because you have to have a 6 check to stack, or is it doing anything?
no, it's just like it's 2 foundations, right? And you're discarding a card with it, and it's a 6 check. It's like a custom card for Krista.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Um,
discard a card is the cost. Ready this.
yeah,
Which is like discarding a card when you're playing Walmaria's Might and you can stack and draw Walmaria's Might is not a cost.
exactly. And like you're wanting to discard cards. And the other thing, like I know you haven't played as much retro, but like pretty much every aggressive deck that can run Azure Nightmare just runs it. It's just that kind of card. Um, and then
What is second shoot? Sorry, I'm looking
yeah,
at this for the first. I hope none of these are in brand broken or bad today. Uh,
no, I made sure. I made sure.
like,
I was gonna say like the main things I would change about the deck is second shoot. So the theory here, if you want to read it to
yeah, you got
chat, if that's
discard a
something.
card. Your next control check to play a combo attack is +2. So now you can give your big combo that clears everything. Um, this attack gets +X damage. X equals the number of cards in your hand minus the number of cards in your card pool. Okay, so um, Walmaria's Might, you're gonna have a ton of cards in your hand. But it's a 3
Right.
mid. It's a 3 mid and it's a combo. So are you saying you would cut this one?
Yeah, so I was like theoretically, like early drafts, the deck like can struggle to deal damage, even though like you have a lot in your stage. Sometimes you just don't have the damage pump in your stage. It's nice to have a card that just like does it by itself. And it's another card that discards, and it's really good with Rising Monk. It makes it so that like if your character gets banged, like sealed, uh, you can play Rising Monk with a little less fear of like checking bad. But it kind of sucked. Like I lost a game because it doesn't have a block, and I think I would just make it 2 more Krakens. But I
Yeah, I was gonna say like at the
forgot
very
how
beginning, I was
crazy.
like, it's crazy to only be 2xing Kraken here, but I didn't know the retro
Yeah.
cards.
So like I thought that because I stunned so heavily, I like wouldn't care that much about Kraken because everything's gonna get committed anyways. Um, but like sniping their like Nonagon's still playable in retro. Like sniping their piece that answers your stuff is really important. And also asset hate is like premium in retro. You have to have it. 'Cause assets are crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I would 2x Ice Dragon before you 2x Kraken.
I mean, Ice Dragon, like you can have the argument if you want that Kraken's better, but like Ice Dragon was way better in this deck. Um, and then out of your league, I forgot to talk about that. That card just like it turns off all interaction for your like string happening.
This is
Um,
crazy that like UVS Ultra is like an iPhone 3 photo of this card.
yeah.
and not and not an actual card image.
Oh man, have you read True Identity?
Yeah, I just did. Okay. It's just form commit, checks get +1.
It, it's Marley's that's repeatable. I
Yeah, not gated
don't know
to
why. I
to
don't know why they
warriors.
printed that.
Do you
Um,
is there a way to ready true identity in the deck? Or no, it's just
it's
not
a
needed.
first form.
Oh, it's a first form. Okay.
Uh, Originally, True Identity was a form, but they had to errata it.
Yeah.
Uh, because people were readying it and blinking it and doing all this really nasty stuff. Um,
Yeah, that makes okay. I didn't read out of your league. A 1/4
oh,
no
well, that
block. Reveal the top X cards of your deck and replace them in any order. X equals the
doesn't
number
matter.
of mid and high attack. Oh, you're saying X doesn't matter? Wait.
That effect doesn't matter.
Oh, you're playing the
The other
response.
one
Lose 3 vitality after your opponent plays a response. Cancel it. Remove this card. Okay. So, yeah, goodbye, Genkai's Guidance. You were saying
well,
Toguro Brothers. I don't know what it does. I assume it's a response. Is it? Or is that?
yeah, Toguro Brothers. It says response after your rival plays an ability on a foundation or asset, cancel it and destroy it, and it can clear or remove. It can remove itself, or they draw a card. Uh, so this actually was not in the deck to cancel Toguro Brothers. If you look closely, it says it does not say non-character response, so it can cancel characters.
Interesting.
And
Which character like response is the most powerful to cancel?
well, so another thing that inspired this deck was playing against Drew. He was playing Karama, actually a strong retro character.
I don't.
And I was
I don't believe it,
canceling.
but okay.
We'll play sometime, and you'll believe
If
it.
you put Karama on Bad Broken or Banned and you call it broken, I swear I'm never doing one of these again.
I'm not. That character is broken in retro, but I won't. He's not in the video. You'll see sometime. Everyone who's seen it can attest to how crazy it was. It's disgusting, but this cancels Karama response. There's just a lot of relevant responses in retro. I canceled a Nomu response. That was pretty funny. So yeah, I wanted to like talk about my pairings from here because this deck is like designed to be a wall breaker deck, right? It's like anti-control because I was just so annoyed by these decks that just like demolish you for attacking them. And I just wanted to like put the fear of God in people after playing like Eraserhead last time and like Mitch for the main event. They just kind of dirtle for a while. I was like, okay, I just want to make my opponent scared. And then I played against all aggro decks, which I expected I was going to lose against aggro. But turns out like the free block is a really big deal. And it just kind of it plays a more consistent aggressive game than like any other aggro deck can. So round one, I played against it was Constantine. He was playing 4 checks Nomu with 9 Titans. That deck was
that
like
sounds like such a greedy deck. Like, I'm gonna do 4 checks 5-hander. I'm just gonna do big stats bigger.
The concept was really good and it was really scary. Like he could just run 4 ready, get, set, go because it's 4 checks. It's like actually just replaces itself every time. And that deck, that was the round where I lost a game because Second Shoot didn't have a block. He made one of his 4 check attacks for like 25 damage, and I just like blew up. But I think I played a string of like, I think I played 6 or 7 attacks in one turn, and just all on progressive. Like I didn't even Rising Monk because he had a cancel for it. And then the next round, I played against Akuma. Jet was playing it, and Akuma is like considered to be like pretty much the premier aggro deck by a lot of people. But I kind of just like he couldn't deal enough damage, which is really weird to say about Akuma because I would block like twice, and then DR the like one more. If you don't know what Akuma does, he's basically like the Godzilla of retro.
Yeah, I was pulling him up on my phone right now. But then I was
Yeah,
realizing there's like
he
20 different Akumas here, and I don't know which one it is.
it's the Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers one. Um, that like flips his card pool for -2 to checks. Um, he reads kind of unassuming, but his kit is like the most ridiculous thing. And the thing is that deck is really reliant on like blocking 1 or 2 times. Well, what does my deck say? It says, "Oh, I have 1 with nature and stun. You're never gonna block." So that was like a scary round, just because like Jet is a good player. He knows retro really well, and the deck was really good. But uh, my deck just like was stickier than his. It's just harder to kill.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty
And
hard first 2 rounds, Constantine and Jet.
yeah. No offense to the later players, but like those were the 2 hardest rounds. Because the next round I played against Lilith, who she has Allura response on face, and she says like your 3 damage attack gets 1/1 for every single attack in your card pool, or every single card in your card pool. Actually, like an underplayed character, I think. But like the problem, my deck is too broken, and all of the attacks have to be sealed. So it's like I would just play 1 attack, and I was like, oh well, it gets sealed, or I out of your league you, and just win the game. That one was really close because I got a game loss because I forgot to shuffle a card in game 2. And then like I bricked really hard game 3, but it was really funny because Uniting the Cosmos has the gross text of it makes you an omni block and throw hate. And he played a throw, and I have like 3 HP left and like 2 ready foundations. And he was just like, "Oh yeah, you can scoop if you want."
Call an ambulance.
Yeah. He tapped out for it. And I was like, no, you don't. You can keep playing. Like we should just play it out. He was so excited. He's like, okay. And then I stacked Uniting the Cosmos on my deck and a 2 check on his. He understood all of a sudden, and I drew 2 Walk the Dogs the next turn, and it wasn't fair. It was so funny.
Yeah, you can't just let him take it back right away. You have to let him walk into the trap.
Yeah.
Just play it out. I just like playing it out.
Yeah, because I mean, there wasn't anything he could have done about it, but I think it was funny to just like let him do it.
Who'd you get round 4?
Round 4, I played against Taki. She says that this attack gets +3 or -3 speed if it's the only attack in their card pool. And once per turn, I think it's after something's completely blocked, you clear both card pools. Completely. It was Chris Smith playing it, and I mean, this one was like the least agency ever. It was just, he won the die roll. He won game 1. Game 2, I won the die roll, so I won. Game 3, I sided in my runaways. I saw runaway turn 2. But then he banged my character, and I still killed him. Which was really gross. He only played bang after I played like 3 attacks. I'd already drawn like 4 attacks because I stacked them all. At least I think this was game 3 he banged me, but this happened in one of the games, and it felt so gross.
And so who was your tie? Was your tie last round? Did you just purposely ID?
Yeah, I played with it was Mike from Undefeated at Locals, or the Cabal now, and he was playing Joker, and I'm like 99% sure I would have beaten that deck because like it's actually a real mill deck in Retro because you get
Mike,
some like really gross
if you're
cards.
in chat right now, is this confirmed? 99% chance.
I he agreed with me that like the matchup seems really bad because he needs his stage to be ready to play the game. And out of your league like demolishes that deck and Kraken. Um, I think though if like I did get a little lucky, I didn't play against any of the Stoneman players. If you don't know what he does, he's just like turbo DR deck.
Yeah, I played
If you
against him once. I played against him once like 2 years ago with my like
yeah
MHA only Todoroki deck. Game one, I got
yeah
destroyed because I didn't understand what was going on enough, and I was playing into his hands. And game two was a lot closer, but I remember being like, I remember the first 2 rounds of the event. I was like, retro is actually really fun. And then after that round, I was like, I don't want to play retro anymore.
yeah. You have to like that deck is like the most polarizing thing in the format. I think where it's like you have to be able to seal his character, otherwise you pretty much just lose. Um, it would have been really rough. So I was lucky I didn't pair that. I think if I were to, but I do have Ancestral Quiver in the sideboard for him. If you want to read that, because the common build is he'll play all the armor cards, and what he says is whenever there's a stat buff, basically he can choose +2 speed, -2 damage or -2 speed. So he runs all the armor cards that give like plus stats, and then he just says, okay, I'm gonna give you +1 speed, -2 damage on all your attacks. It's really annoying. So Ancestral Quiver just says discard your whole momentum. Which is obviously pretty good into that.
Like, I don't want a reprint of this. I mean, it stays in your card pool.
You do?
It seems hilarious. I mean, we already have the one like attack that basically says that. Waylay?
Read the top card.
What?
Read the top part. It says while this is in your card pool, your checks get +1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
It's like
there's that.
quote unquote in your card pool. I think if I were to change anything about the deck though, I forgot like that people almost only play aggro in these events. They like don't like to touch control. So I probably would have mainboarded the Runaways instead of the
out of your leagues and then
the
swap.
out of your league. Yeah. And then I'm not sure I would end up running it's the Guilty Gear card Let's Rock.
Discarding, going to, is that just for walk the dog, get a little extra damage?
Yeah, and the effect on Ice Dragon. Like that's the premium part.
Right. The free check.
Yeah. But it was kind of just like it didn't do much, and I found it being the card I sided out most of the time.
Well, this deck profile is a perfect intro to bad, broken, or banned because you're the guy now. You're the first place finisher.
I am.
So how much
John
money?
Retro.
How much money did you get for that? Did you guys all split in top 8, or did you take your full prize?
No, UVS game sucks, and I shouldn't say that, but I don't like how they changed it. They made it so that everyone in top 8 just gets $150 and like a 1 of 8 playmat. So I got the same thing as everyone else in top 8, but the playmat is really cool.
UVS Games mandated that?
They changed it, yeah. I don't like it, and I also got rid of top cuts, which like I think I probably would have made it through top cuts, but I think it's a lame change, and I really hope they go back, but I get why they did it.
Yeah, well, I like this deck. It's like a really nice blend of standard, Hero 2, and retro cards. Like, there's enough standard and Hero 2 cards in here that I'm kind of keeping up. You know, I got I know half the attacks, and I know like half the foundations, and then I just have to fill in the blanks, and then it's pretty clear, oh yeah, this would be crazy in Krista. Um, so I like that.
Yeah, and
It feels a little. It feels a little like beginner friendly for me. For the format,
yeah, and
like for me to get into it or something.
I think that people have the problem when they're building their retro decks that they think they have to play retro cards. Um, Dan says that he wasn't there to cook me, but I would have fried Scorpion like low diff. Uh, but like people try to like push old cards into their deck when like really a lot of the best cards ever printed are like Hero 2 onward.
Interesting. Yeah, the big thing that you're getting here too from retro is just these zero diffs. Just cranking up
Dreaming
the turn one build so much.
dreaming dreaming of becoming whole is like the craziest zero diff to print ever. Like I don't know why it's a thing.
Yeah, I remember I was playing a couple when I actually tried to make my Todoroki deck retro. I was playing a couple of this. Um,
Yeah.
because it says you ready it, right? Yeah, you ready it, and Todoroki, I have to commit things to give damage. So,
Yeah.
and then your next check to play attack is +1 playable or committed. Yeah, I mean that's just two decent abilities on a zero diff, and then release, of course, is just release.
Yeah, release just it makes me able to block like 2 extra times.
Yeah, release
And they get
says
one me like
you don't have to spend any of your foundation base on speed hate. You just 4x this zero diff
right.
and you're good.
Like at one point I was running the fast friendship. Because I mean that -3 speed is still like a retro level rate on a one diff. Like it's still really good, but release is still just better. It's like I'm pretty sure I won like 3 out of my 4 rounds because I was able to block with release.
Yeah, this card's just never been okay. You're not playing the
like,
other Chaos Zero Diff though, the MHA one. It says ready something.
Yeah, it was actually in there originally instead of release, but release also has the hidden text of like blow up your face down inspiring song. Now I have a 6 check in my discard that I can stack, and like I can blow up. I got someone really bad with. They asked if I had Uniting the Cosmos in my discard pile. I was like, oh no, it's not there. And then I released it from my stage mid-turn, and they like, oh, my bad. So funny.
It's coming. It's coming though. You never have to tell your rival the full truth. You only have to tell them the truth they asked for.
Yeah, I mean that is the full truth, right? They're like, "Hey, is it in your discard?" No, it's not.
Yeah, this one seems really cool. I do agree with you that like second shoot is the one that sticks out here. It's like 3 mid probably cut since everything else is like you're really like kind of everything else is lows and highs too.
Yeah, I was also like considering Monster vs. Machine just because it's like above rate breaker 2. 3 diff fits into a string like decently well. But like stacking your breaker 2 and drawing it can be a big deal. But I think Kraken's just better. That card is crazy.
All right, so which Tekken card goes in here?
None of them.
What Tekken 8 card?
Here, let me look at Tekken cards real quick.
Or looking
Chaos
at my
Order.
before we go into bad, broken, or banned. One last thing: any props or slops that I missed on Tekken 8?
I mostly agreed with what you had to say. There were a couple things I thought were a little sus, but I can't remember. Oh, I thought like the art thing. I know you said it's just not for you, so that's fair. But like, I don't agree with that. I think it's just a symptom of like, I think I said it in chat. Like, Tekken attack or like just fighting game attacks are batshit crazy. Like divine dominance of annihilation. That doesn't mean anything.
I know, but if I'm reading a card that says Divine Dominance of Annihilation, I gotta see it, you know?
Right.
If you're gonna say sacred dismantling sparks, okay, I gotta, I
Yeah,
want to
so like
see
I
something.
understand the criticism. It's just like a weird fighting game thing of like, if you see it, you're like, oh, I kind of get what they're going for. Uh, but yeah, it's not. I understand.
Yeah, it's probably just that I don't play them. All right, let's get TC, Sal, and Carson in here. Can you wake them up if they're not
And
awake?
I got it. And I just looked at Tekken cards. I would not put a single one in Krista.
They don't have any. I guess discarding isn't really like a Tekken thing.
Yeah, I guess like they're. Oh no, I was gonna say Pegasus bomb, but it doesn't have order. Like that'd be a different deck.
All right, Carson's in here. TC's in here. The dream team's coming together.
Dream Team, GG.
The Dream Team and TC.
I
Yeah.
can't remember which one of these I'm supposed to unhide. Now I'm worried I'm going to press unhide on something not meant to unhide.
We got all the goats here. PC too.
Wow.
TC, you got to turn your volume
TC,
up.
sorry.
You sound like you're like away from your microphone. Sal, you there?
Am I away? My
Yeah, I'm here.
my voice is a little bit gone from the weekend.
No, you sound like you're like your microphone's underwater.
Hey, it's gotta be on my mic then. I gotta get a new one then.
I gotta go to the bathroom before we do this. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I get a little 5-minute break here.
Hydration break real quick.
yeah.
I'm ready to fry today.
Sal,
You didn't get a foot long from Sonic,
What?
David? No foot long?
No, I needed something to stay away. I was so. We went to. It was a long day of work, and then we had a. Last night we went to go see the Odyssey, 3 hours long, and I was so tired. I had to get some caffeine.
I can't remember the last time I got Sonic.
Yeah, I didn't realize like how many mix-ins they had available. So I just like
You made them easy at everything.
yeah, I like ordered like a lot of it, and so much so that it's like it's not good. It tastes like a 10-year-old putting the soda under everything in the
gas
machines.
station.
Yeah.
And they just get everything.
All right, yeah, I gotta find how to like keep us here.
TC sweating Overwatch right now.
I was about to say that. It's like grinding it up.
Well, if I'm a little bit quiet in the chat though, can we make sure I'm loud enough for the video?
Oh, I might just be able to like duplicate this.
All right,
Lost
the
the
goat
Coke
is back.
Oh, here we go.
Coke
I
slop.
got this.
All right.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to first go to full screen. Okay, you got your thing shared, right? So I'm going to watch your stream.
Yep.
And then I'm going to scroll down here. I'm talking myself through this. Because I want the chat to be able to see like who's talking.
Old man
You got this,
David.
Hunk. You got this, Hunk.
Here we go. Yeah, now over here, I gotta go like this. Oh, we're in business. Go to slide 2.
All right, we're ready.
Yeah, I think so. Go to slide
All
2.
right. Chill.
I want slide 2. I want
All
to make
right,
sure
so-
I want to make sure I have this right.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
So this is oh my gosh, I can't. It's too funny. This is broken, banned, or bad with Big Bro Bingle. Basically how I'm gonna do this is I'll be showing off a retro card one at a time, and I'm gonna have each of you DM me the card name and what you think it is. If it's broken, bad, or banned. So, just as a reminder, last time I want to say we had 16 cards, and we did a few tiebreakers. Last time we had Sal in 4th place, TC in 3rd, George Zhang in 2nd, and David in 1st. He was the only one who didn't tie. We're going to see this time if, sadly, George Zhang couldn't make it, so we had to get 2nd place Carson.
That's
Sorry,
crazy,
Carson. Sorry, Carson. I had to say it. Do you guys have any questions before we start?
Are you going to be fair? Is there a card like Back Alley
Yeah.
Haymaker that I'm going to freak out on?
Potentially.
Oh, there's pitfalls.
There are pitfalls. I might try and trick you guys. These aren't. This list is definitely easier than last time. I showed it to Drew, and he only got 1 wrong, and I showed it to Ross, and he only got 2 wrong.
When you showed it to
But-
him, were you coaching him through it a little bit, though?
I just sent them. I have like an ultra link, and I just sent them that. I'm like, here, rate each card. But they play retro more than you guys, so we'll see what happens. You guys ready?
We're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. First one, we got Keiko's Smack. Cool Bar getting cooked here. It's a 4 difficulty, 3 check, 2 low block, 3 mid, 3 reversal attack. And it says, this card ignores progressive difficulty during your opponent's turn. Enhance. If this attack deals damage, your opponent's next attack this turn gets +3 difficulty. Enhance. Your next attack this turn gets -2 difficulty. So
Okay.
we'll just go one at a time with people's thoughts after you send me your rating. And then I'll reveal once everyone's kind of said what they think.
I think this one's easy.
And
Everybody in?
Yeah.
we are waiting on TC,
He's already here.
TC's
as
deciding.
always.
TC is deciding between bad and banned and no broken.
I'm
That's funny.
cooked. I'm cooked this time, 100%.
You get it
I
in?
guess this. Yeah. I'm messaging her now. I got this.
Yeah, I feel very, very confident on this one.
All right, TC.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised at these results.
It seems like
We're gonna go Sal, TC, David, Carson. Sal, start us off.
Okay,
Tell me
so
why
I
you think
said-
it's.
I said
Go
Keiko
ahead.
Slap was broken. Whenever I play against a reversal, like the 3 or 4 times like a year I do, it's like always annoying to try and block it. Like I hate blocking reversal, but it's on my turn. I should be able to play my turn out without having to block, right? So I think the fact that it ignores progressive, like you can block and then also play the reversal, right? and then enhance, you need to block this, or your next needs to be like, or block it or end your turn, basically. I think that's like broken. That's absolutely broken.
All right, TC, tell us your thoughts.
I said broken also. It just seems like a really good reversal card in a reversal strategy. Similar thoughts with Sal. Just seems really strong.
All right, David.
Broken. It's forcing your rival to block it. So it's free to play for the reversal because it ignores progressive. Forcing your rival to block with it. At worst, on your turn, it's a 2 difficulty 3 mid 3. Yeah, I don't see how this could possibly be bad, but I also don't see how it could possibly be banned. So I think this one is a layup. 100% broken.
All right, Carson, take us away.
All right, I said it's bad.
Why is it bad?
The mid blocked low stat. Maybe if I'm a character that gives stats, but I don't see that happening. I don't know. I think they're just gonna block
All
it
right.
and just keep going.
So, only one of you was right, and it was Carson. This card is
Oh, fraud, GG.
stinky.
No way.
So
Why is it bad?
we have to like kind of get into like thinking like a retro player, right? So reversals are like either broken, like the most ridiculous attack you've ever read to play on their turn, or it's like a 3 mid 3, right? It's like Keiko's Aid. Like, how often are you guys like? Would you guys play Keiko's Aid if it said discard a card and get +3 difficulty instead, and clog your card pool 1? Right, like that's a pretty unplayable card when you think of it that way.
Hold on.
And you have to kind of think about like the competition of like you're putting this attack in your deck over anything else. And it's like a 3 mid 3.
I'm not going to lie. This is better than that like speed shot that you were showing us.
Speed shot.
The one you put into your Krista deck, you said you would cut.
Maybe, but that card should be cut.
Wait. You also said you were thinking about Monster versus Machine, which is a 3 mid 3.
It's a 3 mid
but it's
3
way
that like
different. That's way different.
breaker 2 target
it's
commit
offense.
something.
It's offense.
Right,
it's
like-
defense,
Hits
too.
assets too. It's pretty good.
And like that card probably doesn't make the cut because Kraken's just better. So it's not like if this was in standard now, I wouldn't be surprised if it saw play. But given the retro card pool, it's just like too weak.
Okay.
It's a bait card.
Drew is going
All
to
right.
be onto me so much if I get even one more wrong.
He is.
and
He is.
he beat me.
Well, Drew actually is like a retro knower now, so I thought he would get more wrong. All right, but next one. Nightmare. Scary.
Oh,
Here's Tung to comfort you. So 600, 29 health on Chaos, Evil, and Fire. He says, your face-up attacks with printed difficulty damage exactly double their printed speed, get +2 damage.
Okay,
Response once per turn. After your blocked attack resolves, add it to your hand. Enhance, if your attack is blocked, your opponent discards the top 3 cards of their deck. Your opponent loses 1 vitality for each attack discarded this way.
Okay, if your attack is blocked, your opponent discards 3, loses 1 for each attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Response once per turn. After your blocked attack resolves, add it to your hand. Okay.
Yes.
Gets +2 damage.
I got
this one also seems like a no-brainer.
If its damage is exactly double. So the static applies right away when you play the attack. Right?
yes.
So you can't like game that static at all. You just have to be playing things that are like 3 speed, 6 damage.
Right. So like a 3 mid 6, a 4 high 8, a 5 low 10.
Okay, so you're playing
stuff
slow.
like that.
You're playing slow attacks, but you're getting benefits when they're blocked.
Yes.
Interesting. Response once per turn after your blocked attack resolves. Add it to your hand.
It's a mill deck. David's gonna put banned.
Worst meal deck of all time.
Hold on, I'm kind of, like my brain is kind of breaking here on this one.
Come on, David, you got this.
Am I the
I
last
believe.
one? Did everybody else already do it?
Yeah, everyone's got their answers in.
Okay. There's no way that response is bad, but I think I'm gonna put bad. No, it has to be broken. The response has to be good. All right, I put it in.
Oh man. All right, we're gonna start with Carson, and just go down the list all the way down to Sal.
Okay, I put broken. I was kind of in between bad and broken just because I feel like the rest of it's kind of crap, but the response is pretty nuts. But they'll just not block the good one. But I don't know. Static doesn't seem good. The enhanced doesn't seem good.
Okay. David?
All right, I put bad. Maybe because I'm a little like scared of saying broken after getting slapped by Keiko's slap. But like the response, like the enhance is just fine. Hey, lose a life or two. Hey, I'm giving it 2 damage sometimes on like the static. I feel like you're gonna end up playing like. I feel like you're at the attacks available to you if you're like really trying to game that static, or it's like a really small percentage of like exactly double. I mean, if you're a 4-speed move, that damage would have to be 8. Well, that's almost never gonna. You're not gonna find any 4/8, so you're having to play like 2 4s and 3 6s. So like the static seems blank to me, and then the response is really good, but your rival can play around it. So I'm gonna say bad. There's probably a lot better retro characters to go for.
Okay. Sal? No, TC. My bad.
I said broken. I have a friend of mine that plays this character in retro all the time, and he just turned 3s everyone by sending 15 damage throws every attack. So I don't know if it's like a real strategy, but it seems broken just for lots of different reasons. So I just said broken.
Okay.
I have the same answer as TC. I also have a friend. We have the same friend that plays Nightmare, and it feels like if you don't have like solid offense, you're just gonna die turn 3, like no matter what. Like these throws are huge, they're big.
Yeah.
And if you block him, he plays it again, and it's impossible to like get through it. And also the burn's kind of nice. So I said broken.
Okay, so I put Tung Sahur on here for a reason.
I have
Jacob
no
Masur,
idea what that
aka
image is, but you don't have to educate me.
Okay, I got you another time.
All right.
But Jacob Masur, aka Jacob Sahur, he's played this character a lot, and if you know anything about decks he plays, they're like the most annoying and like melt you crazy broken usually. This character's insane. But David,
This
what
is
you
like
didn't
Hedora.
realize,
You guys are saying like his high end is Hedora.
no,
That's what you're
The
saying
response is
right
crazy.
now.
You know what's funny
What's
is that
crazy-
Nightmare burns faster than Hedora does. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
does
It's
yeah.
like playing against Hedora, kind of. Yeah, it's crazy.
Is
There's
there a 4/8 throw out there?
I was gonna say there's multiple 4/8 throws that like completely break this character. He
I wasn't
was
even
like,
thinking about throws, to be honest.
yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking
he's
like
like
we're
the least
sending like
interesting thing.
I was like we're sending like hardened jabs, like 3 mids at a rival hoping they get through. I should have thought.
So-
I should have thought about throws, but I also didn't think that there would be a 4/8 throw because like there's no 4/8 throw in standard today.
Bro, this character spends his first turn building 3 foundations, and then spends the next 2 turns sending 3 attacks at you every turn.
Yeah, they only have 3 foundations out at all times. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was talking to Will once on our team, and he was like, "Yeah, this is probably like the most carry you broken, like you don't have to think deck ever made." Uh, it's pretty annoying. All right, so only David got that wrong. Womp womp.
All right, I'm 0 for 2 so far.
Right.
I'm really defending my
You
title. here.
gotta defend your title, David. All right, next one.
I didn't think about throws.
Sugar Rush.
Dude.
You
Why
guys know this
not?
card?
Oof, this one's tough.
It- 1 diff 5 check. It's a +1 high block. I put this on here because I thought George would be here.
Oh,
Enhance. remove 10 cards from your discard pile. This attack gets +2 speed and +4 damage.
And a power
Enhance
token.
your attack.
I mean, and a heat token.
And a heat token, yeah. Enhance your attack, remove, flip 1 rival foundation with an ability that reduces the damage of an attack.
I do not care. Okay. Well, let me let everybody in. And then I'll talk. But this one's going to make me mad. I can already sense it's going to make me mad.
we should have a shot clock or something.
Yeah, everybody,
Honestly.
everybody in. We've
Yeah.
all played Sugar Rush Power Up a million times.
Holy.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I'm
who
making
who
sure.
goes first?
I've
I
died to it a
started-
million
I
times.
started this game with this card, but it's probably very different than retro.
All right, David, you're
Probably.
so confident. I'll let you go first, and then Carson, Sal, TC.
If you say this one's bad, I'm gonna crash out because it's a 1 difficulty, removes itself 2/4. It will always be good. It's just good. Also, I'm sure in retro that there's cards. I know it's not the evil symbol or whatever, you know, but like I'm positive that like there can be payoffs for that remove 10 in retro that we can find, you know. Like we're talking about like playing those bad heat token 1 diffs so that we can remove King Ghidorah's Unleashed and Supersonic Flights. Something, there's got to be some sort of synergy there, but it's +2/+4 for free. It can't be bad. And then you sometimes have this bottom enhance that wins you a game randomly. It's broken.
Okay, Carson.
I'm not super confident in this one, but I put bad. I feel like there's just better. I don't know all the retro actions, but I feel like there's just better ones you could be playing or something. I feel like +2/+4 isn't not like super crazy in retro, but the flip I feel like is the good part, but I could be wrong.
All right, Sal.
I think my view on retro is very warped because I think 2/4 is not that good in retro. Probably, I said it was bad.
All right, TC, finish us off. Mr. 3
Yeah,
seconds.
I I also said it was bad. I am probably wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong about this one, but the bottom enhance is probably the only useful part of this card in retro.
All right, we're
That's my
hosting
thinking,
team
so I
tryouts.
just said
Ah!
Here's about to be
David!
0-3. Here's about to be
No
0-3.
way. You're the only one wrong again, David.
bad.
What is better than this? What
Oh
1 diff
my
is better
gosh.
than this? What are you
So
saying?
on fire, I already showed you. It was in my Krista deck. Out of your league is way better. The interaction is just more important.
Oh yeah, how many
on
stats does
Earth,
that
you
one
have-
give again? Oh yeah, no stats.
0, but cancels are better than stats, like by a landslide in retro.
Sugar Rush has a cancel.
It's not a cancel, it's a flip. It's like
Zero cancel.
fine. But the real
David, can you hear
problem
the trumpets yet?
This is a 1 diff, 1 high block. Like
Embarrassing.
So
Embarrassing shot.
the real problem with this is like actions in retro are just so crazy that like, and people should have interaction for actions, and like 2/4 is just not that much in retro. It's
That's what I figured.
just fine. Carson, TC, and Sal all pretty much nailed it. on evaluating this one. Yeah, George just said in chat, remove 10, respond revoke. Like
GG.
that just is like terrible. It's another thing of like similar to back alley. I know that's a sensitive one, David, but it's just like there's just better things to do. It's a good enough card in standard and hero 2, but you gotta realize retro is like double the card pool, right? Actions are stupid in retro.
No,
Are you still
I think
molding,
you're right.
David?
I think you're wrong on this one. It's stats. It's a block mod. It's a good block modifier, and it's a good flip. But that's okay. We can go to the next one.
Bro, there's literally an action in retro that says your attack gets +6 damage and it doesn't see play, and it also says like stack of 6.
Well, look, you're allowed to be wrong, but I mean, you are the retro winner, so.
Yeah, you can't speak up to John Retro. So Carson's in the lead right now at 3 points, and TC and Sal are tied.
GG.
Good start. Good start.
10 points.
Face of a monster.
That's a monster.
That's a beast right here. We got 2 difficulty, 5 check, +2 high block. It said foundation. It says each ability on this card is only playable once per turn. Response after an attack is played, it gets -1 speed. You may lose 1 vitality to give it an additional -1 speed. Vitality is just life or health. Deadlock form, your opponent discards 1 card. Desperation enhance. Change the zone of this attack to any other zone. Also, Ryan, David, I think you guys already evaluated Fade in the last one, right?
I can't remember. You could probably show it to me again, and I'd give you a different answer.
I'm looking it up because I have it still.
After an attack is played, it gets -1 speed. You may lose 1 vitality to give it an additional -1.
Yeah,
speed.
Fade was in the last one.
Your opponent discards a card.
I'm pretty sure
I'm gonna-
David
I'm
called
gonna
it
get
bad.
this wrong. I'm gonna get this wrong.
Change the zone of
I
this
know.
attack.
I know. I'm gonna get this wrong.
This one's
Each
tough.
ability on this card is only playable once per turn. It gets -1 speed.
I
No,
can't see
this
getting
one,
bad.
like, yeah, I'm locked in on this one. The only thing that's like giving me pause is I feel like I've seen it before.
I for sure have seen this one before. I don't know where though.
I'm like disappointed at these answers right now.
Is everybody in?
I'm really disappointed. Let's go TC, David, Carson, Sal.
All
Start
right.
us off, TC.
Yeah. So I'm probably wrong about this. I said that it was bad. I know it's kind of crazy saying that it just kind of is free block once per turn kind of thing, but I think that if that's all it kind of does, unless there's some whack losing vitality like stuff going on that I don't know about, I just don't think it's good.
Okay, so I go next.
Yeah.
All right, so we just said Sugar Rush Power Up sucks because it only gives +2, +4. And in retro, I guess everything is +20, +40. So we're going to play a 2-diff that says -2 speed.
I mean, and it changes the zone, and you get 1 free block.
Okay, wait. I am realizing one thing. You can spam the deadlock form to where they discard their whole hand.
Each ability is.
Oh, it's played
static.
once.
Each
It's
ability
played
is
once.
once
Yeah,
per turn.
okay. This card's bad. You're talking about -2 speed. And like it's once per turn. Okay, somebody else can go next.
I mean, you have multiple
Carson.
copies, right?
All right.
But
I put bad just because of the once per turn ability. It's like, I don't know. There's probably something that's cracked with, but that doesn't feel that crazy. Just -2 speed on them. Maybe if it was a 1-diff. I'm probably wrong.
All right, Sal.
My mind completely blanked on the once per turn, so I said broken. My thought was I think Scorpion can play it, and then that character needs me desperation, so it's extra source of just losing health. Elemental desperation is pretty good, the enhance on it, and a deadlock too. So I said broken.
Can you guys guess how many of this card I ran in Eraserhead?
I have no idea.
4. Other 4 is 0.
I'm double checking. Come on, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
Yamato said
I have
card his
no
ass.
idea.
Why
I
would
mean,
you
the
play
Oh.
it?
desperation enhance
Why would
makes
you
it
play
a
it?
free block, right? Like, you make everything a mid and block probably, but like, if you played any, it's for
So-
that reason.
I completely blanked on that too.
I ran 4 of this in Eraserhead because it is one of the best foundations in all of Retro. I am
Damn, really?
Oh my
shocked.
god.
I am
No way.
shocked that 3 of you got this wrong. I'm disappointed.
Well, we don't understand
Um,
why it's broken. It just has very basic
So-
abilities.
No, because +2/+4 is
Wait, is it
bad,
broken?
but -2 speed is broken.
So it is broken, right? Did I get it right?
This is broken. Sal's the only one that got it right.
Dang, no
He's
matter
tied
what, I
with
would have
Krist
gotten
in
it
the
wrong.
lead.
I literally
Triple
would have. I was going between bad and banned. Actually, I would have
Because
gotten
once
either
per
one
turn, you
on
can
this
do
one.
like half of Miriam. You can do a Roman cancel ability once per turn.
So
The
Think
worst
about-
ability
think
on
about
Roman
this.
cancel.
think about this. Ryan said, "Get him on the show." He knows Retro too well to be on here. The fact it just does too many things. Like
Okay.
each
that's
of these
fair.
alone, once per turn, would suck, right? But it's the fact that it's a playable foundation, and like without the deadlock, right? But the deadlock is just crazy, right? Like I had 2 of these in my stage as Eraserhead, and they are just never allowed to sculpt without like deciding to never build.
It's not.
Or you can do the
tenacious.
annoying thing. It's not tenacious.
It's
Hey.
worse specialist of sound.
Hey Elijah, you know
Yeah.
that like Bachelor Rives is also legal in Retro, right?
Yo, guess what card I was running in Eraserhead with this?
Bachelor,
Having a 2-diff that says form commit your Batra? Holy moly. I'd run that any day.
right?
Or there's just like there's so many spots where this like it's like a low key broken card where honestly when I started playing Retro I didn't think it was that good. And I just like played with it more and it's so crazy. I know Will is calling it bad, but like,
I believe Will.
you know, he's even wrong sometimes.
Yeah, we should change the name of this to like bad, not as good as it used to be, low key broken, broken or banned.
Okay, bro.
Because this is not. I feel like I'm getting screwed here because I'm 0 for 4.
Bad, broken,
No.
bubbling, or bad.
This card is actually like really, 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 really good. Just like it's another one. It's like Keiko Slap. Keiko Slap is like it reads kind of good, but like you play it and it's bad. This is the opposite. Like you play it and you're like, wait, this does a million things.
All right.
It's
next
like
one.
more. Yeah. Next one. David's mad enough. From Science with Love. This was another George. I wanted him to read this. 5 difficulty, 3 check, 0 low block,
Oh.
4 high 5 weapon attack. This attack gains multiple X. I'll explain what that does after to anyone who doesn't know. X equals the number of face down foundations in your opponent's staging area. Enhance. Add the top X cards of your deck to your momentum. X equals the number of assets in your stage. So
What the heck?
what multiple does for anyone who doesn't know is it's an enhance and you spend X momentum and put X top card of your deck into card pool and they just auto pass as blank attacks with this attack stats. So if I were to hit multiple 1, I'd spend 1 momentum, put the top card of deck into card pool, and now it's a 4 high 5. I don't have to pass a check for it. It just happens next.
I'm probably wrong about this one too.
Does this share symbols with Tarion?
No, but it shares symbols of two symbols of Mimic.
That's right. Chaos and Earth.
Yeah, wait, can I ask one question before I go?
Yeah.
Has this card changed in how good it is within the last 2 years?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, then I'll stick with my answer. It's probably wrong.
Have more confidence.
Nah, I can't have confidence with cards like this in a game I don't understand. Retro formats, totally different game.
Hey, Carson, did you answer?
I just sent it.
Oh, okay. Carson, if you wouldn't mind just putting the card name when you send it, just so I can see.
Oh. I got you.
Thanks, Goat. All right, I'm gonna have Carson start. Then we'll go Carson, Sal, TC, David.
All right. I put banned. Just because I don't know all the assets in retro, but if there's like a deck that runs hella assets and you're just like, all right, give me all this momentum and then just deal with all these free attacks and a 0 low block.
Yeah.
Oh, George Zhang's broken. It's banned.
I was saying earlier, assets in retro are nutso.
Yeah, I figured.
All right, Sal.
I also said ban because 0 low blocks are like illegal. You can't have them in cards. But also the multiple is crazy. Like I think back to games that we play nowadays, and like everybody's has face downs for days. So you can get multiple like a million. And then also like having free momentum if you just play a bunch of assets is broken. I think this is banned.
Okay. TC.
I said that this was bad, actually, and the thought was for that was it gains multiple X only if your opponent has face down foundations. So I was thinking unless your deck is flipping your opponent's cards face down, your opponent just doesn't flip cards face down if they see this card in your deck and it doesn't do anything, right? Like was my thinking.
Okay.
That's just that was my thinking on it.
All right.
Yeah, I put
David.
I split the difference and I put broken because it strikes me as like kind of a bad card on turn 2. It's very earth focused for the top ability and very chaos focused for like the bottom ability. Like you're getting all that multiple X, but just for face down, so you have to be like flipping things. You are getting the momentum, but it has to be for assets, so you have to be building in assets. By itself, if you don't have a lot of face downs or you don't have a lot of momentum, like it's I feel like you don't want to see it on turn 2 unless like I just but it also feels like the kind of card where if you steadily build around it, you could have awesome combos. Like this feels like a Tekken 8 card. This feels like
So David got his first one.
Like a Pegasus bomb. I'll go broken.
So I'm so proud of you, David. You finally got one right.
Yeah.
Right now. So I mean, this card is just like it's a weird one because not a lot of people like in the actual tournaments play it, but that's just because people don't play like the archetypes it's crazy in. It's just raw like the most momentum generation you can get in a lot of decks. Like, and a lot of decks just want to run a crap load of assets because assets are just crazy in retro. Now your multiple is fueling itself if your character like pumps any stats. TC like the reasoning of they're just not gonna flip their foundations is like I feel like that doesn't really work because
I was also thinking like you can revoke like the bottom enhance and it doesn't do anything.
Sure, like that's fair, but like that's like dies to Doomblade mentality.
Yeah, I just don't know enough. I just got it wrong. Sadness.
Yeah. Like if your opponent is saying I'm never gonna flip my foundations, just because you have this card.
Well, you'd flip like only the critical
that's crazy.
Ones, essentially, right? Like
they're not playing the game.
Right, exactly. Like they're just not playing the game at that point. Will had a good point. Only not banned, so they could say they didn't ban all of the URs from that set. That set is ridiculously
Me and
strong.
Sal were right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, low-key, this card could be, but like people just don't play it, so who knows? All right. We have future poolside day, daily Riz advice, daily Riz advice.
Click to add title.
Yeah. 1 difficulty, 5 diff, no block, foundation. Enhanced discard pile, gain 2 vitality. Only playable if this is the top card of your discard pile. Enhance, discard 1 card. This attack gets minus X speed. X equals X equals 8 minus your printed hand size. Playable while committed. So if you're a 5-hander, it gives minus 3 speed. If you're a 7-hander, it gives minus 1.
But then if you're a 5-hander, you're discarding a card.
Right. OG Mothra, you give minus 0 speed.
Uh,
It's a flex card.
David, we're waiting on you. I want to see it. I want to see it.
I like how I only took a while on the very first card, and then I've been just like instantly on all the other ones.
Yeah,
No
TC's
time,
not
no
slow
waste.
playing. I'm proud of you.
I don't slow play.
First time for everything.
Oh my god.
all right.
Oh, man.
I sent it in. I don't feel good about it. I think I got it wrong. You think
All
I got
right,
it
we're just gonna
wrong?
go.
Let me have it back. Let me have it back.
Oh,
I
you
switched
heard
it.
my
I
reaction.
switched it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a reaction.
I
It was a
switched
reaction.
it. I switched it.
Nah,
Uh,
not allowed.
you get. I'll tell you what I'll do after. Okay, Sal, you start. Carson, you end.
Okay, I said it was bad. Because it's a spam, sure, but it has no block, and I don't know, just discarding a card for minus speed doesn't seem that good, unless you have like insane card draw, I guess. The game 2 is like okay. Yeah, I think this is bad.
TC.
I said bad too. It just doesn't read like it's good. If you're a 5-hander, you don't have enough cards to block. If you're a 6-hander minus 2 speed, there's probably better cards that do that. If you're a 7-hander, you wouldn't even play the card, I think. So that's my thought on it.
George said, I'm surprised TC isn't asking for takebacks.
He's spitting. Yeah, David took it instead. All right, David.
Evolving.
Okay, I took back my bad and I went broken. The reason I went broken on it. I'm going broken as my final answer. I didn't go bad.
I hope
didn't say
you're
bad.
right. Okay.
I switched it
I
from
hope
bad to
you're
broke.
right.
Broken is my
I'll
locked
just
in
say
final
broken.
answer. The reason why I'm
I'll
saying
let you say it because you're losing.
Okay. The reason why I'm saying broken is because playable while committed is really good text, and it's repeatable, and so it is discarding a card. But I imagine, like for example, in the Krista deck with Walmaria's Might, you're drawing 1,000,000, so discarding a card not really a cost. I imagine there's a lot of ways to draw, so that seems nice. But also the enhance. What really got me to change it was like it's playable on defense. And so, like, if it's the top card of your discard pile on defense, but you're not blocking anything, it's like -2 damage to everything. I don't know. Both abilities seem like there's room there to break it. But, yeah, so I'm going to lock in broken, but my initial read was probably bad, but then I switched it.
All right, Carson, finish us off.
All right, I put bad. It just does not seem that great, especially like I feel like you want this in like a 7-hander, but it's only -1 speed, and then it also has no block, which is crazy. The discard pile in hand seems kind of crazy. It's like I feel like it's good in like one specific deck, and that's about it.
So the way I'm gonna do this, David kind of got it right. It's broken.
Heck
What?
yeah.
No way.
Give me half a point.
I'll explain. I was gonna say if there's like a tie, David loses that tie. That's how I'm gonna do it. Because his reasoning was also pretty spot on, but also like there's so many 5-handers. Like the way they used to print 5-hander support is they're like, okay, we're just gonna make it so we're gonna have all these 5-hander locked abilities that draw 20 million cards. Or like there's also just a lot of 5-handers think like Mikasa 4-shaped decks. This has a Mikasa symbol. Um,
Dang it. Ugh.
and like there's characters like Remelis that she's a 5-hander that draws like 20 million cards. The -3 speed, like it's a little more niche, but like there's also a lot of decks that are built around the discard pile enhance. Like there's an old Fae that like wants you to have no blocks on top of your discard. She's kind of like old, like Rodan before Rodan existed.
That's rough.
Yeah,
it's tough.
it's a weird one. But there's also a lot of ways to manipulate your discard. Even if you're just like blowing it up and letting it sit there in your 5-hander.
It's just better spam, you're saying, essentially.
It's really like just really, really, really high quality spam.
That's so lame.
And good Riz advice.
Yeah, and good Riz advice. So
Can we get a score update?
Carson has 3 points. Al has 3 points. PC has 2 points. David has quote unquote 2 points after this.
One and a
Started
half.
off so good.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
like anytime you read a card and it's repeatable, I feel like that's major red flag for broken or banned.
That's a good way to see it.
Also, it
This-
helped
this
when
card
you
just
sighed.
is
Yeah,
uncapped.
when I said bad and you sighed, that did help a
Yeah,
little bit.
now that you say that, the next
Yeah.
card is going to be just bad that has a repeatable effect.
This is Kuzuria Repa. I know I pronounced that wrong.
You would know how to
6
pronounce it if it
difficulty-
was banned.
No, I don't think anyone knows how. I've seen this card played. It's a 6 difficulty, 3 check, 1 high block, 4 mid 6 attack with multiple 1. It says enhance. If this attack deals damage, draw X cards and your opponent discards X of their momentum. Discard cards until the number of cards in your hand is equal to or less than your character's hand size. X equals the amount of damage this attack deals. It's basically...
I already sent in my answer.
I see. It's like Tasty Riff before Tasty Riff. Chunky multiple.
Click to add text.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna be so sad if I get this one wrong.
Oh man, this is so hard.
This is so obvious to me.
All right, Sal.
Give me a second. Okay, there you go.
I'm proud of you guys. All right. Who hasn't started yet? TC?
I've started, but I can start again. It's fine.
All right. We'll go TC, Sal, Carson, David.
Okay, so I said this was bad. And I said bad because it's an attack that draws cards. And it's not even guaranteed. And that's why I said bad.
I also said it was
Okay.
bad. It's a 6 diff that maybe draws cards with multiple on it, and multiple doesn't get the text on it, so that's like a blank, right?
Yeah.
It's also a mid attack, which is pretty easy to block. This for sure is bad.
Okay, Carson.
For sure. I mean, they pretty much said it. That's exactly what they said. Like, it's conditional draw. It's a 6 diff. It's got a 1 high block, but that's about it. When it hits,
Yeah,
it hits.
David.
Yeah,
It does hit when it hits.
I still don't know what this card does because as soon as you said the word if, it feels good. It feels good. You can't have your 6 diff have its one ability start with if. I'm out.
You guys all got it right.
Let's go.
I know Will is going to be mad at me. He really likes this card. He's told me to play it in Eraserhead, I think, but it's just like if it
If you can get
deals,
speed, it's
iron,
nice.
even then,
I would
like
pick up here.
the problem
Still
also
good.
is like the characters they give it speed, like there's just better options. Like even like Titan Cliff is a better option, right? It's just like just so fine, and that's not where you want to be. Enough said, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
standings did not change at all.
Alright.
Coordinated effort.
Why would you put this on here?
Another bracket. Wait.
So 3 difficulty, 6 check, 2 mid, unique foundation. Response commit. After your blocked attack resolves, build it face down. Deadlock enhance, unflip 1 foundation.
I can't even
feel like this is
remember.
bait.
I feel like I've had this
It has to be bait.
conversation before. I've had this conversation before with someone. I don't even remember. I have to just say this. I don't care if I'm wrong on this one.
I
I'm
honestly,
losing.
Holy
like,
moly.
in MHA only, like set 1, some cards you just can't believe they made.
Yeah.
Well, you have to also remember,
one's
MHA set
correct.
1 and 2 and 3, like, and 4 were like such like different games. Like this
Yeah,
was
but they had
broken
hard and
back
jab in
then.
this format.
All right.
And these symbols.
We're going to go Sal, Carson, David, TC.
Okay. I said it was banned, only because it's banned. I didn't even get to play with this card when I started because it was banned. I pulled one. I still think it's banned in retro just because like its building and attack is broken. Face down, Freddy. And there's probably ways to like recur that, or like reuse this effect in retro. So I said banned.
All right. Carson?
Yeah, I said ban just because I played with this back in the day and I hated this card.
Based.
Yeah,
All right. David?
I also put banned. There's probably a million ways to pick up that face down attack. 6 check, deadlock enhance. Deadlock's pretty crazy too, to recur all of your flip costs. It's like if you were saying that 2-diff with all those like lame abilities was good because it had 3 things on it. Well, this has 3 things on it, and they're all really good. Well, except for the 6 check. The 6 check is kind of good.
All right. TC, I put you last for a reason.
I said it's a bad in retro.
Watch him be right.
I'm probably wrong, but I think they're probably better at 3 divs. The 6 check doesn't matter. Build like clearing 1 from your card pool probably doesn't matter. There's probably more crazy tech in retro. I just said it was bad. I'm probably wrong. I don't care. The fact that it's banned in like standard and Hero 2 or whatever makes my head hurt, so I just said bad and I went with it.
So imagine if you could run a deck with Titan Cliff to build this in and Queen of the Monsters.
GG.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
There's tech.
Holy, crazy.
So what's the verdict?
This card is banned.
Let's go.
No.
When bro tries to be different.
It was it was actually unbanned for a little bit, and it just wasn't like it was like just not a very fun play pattern. Like I would even run it in Eraserhead just for the deadlock, because like the deadlock is just so broken. I don't know why they did that.
That deadlock was crazy when they would hit it.
Yeah, and I was running it in Eraserhead with I think it was Night Watch is the card. There's just like a really
Watch,
broken combo.
I missed that card.
Yeah, that card's based. So yeah, I mean this card's just so broken. It's banned. Yeah.
Dang it.
Sorry, TC.
I'm
So-
getting cooked with the baited cards.
Dude, you could refreshing blend with this so well.
Oh, dude, I would
Almost
love
wish-
to do that.
That'd be crazy.
So we
I
have-
almost wish it was bad, so we could hear the crash out.
We have Carson and Sal tied for first with 5 points. David in like third then with 4 points, and TC last place with 3 points.
No way.
What happened?
How do you sell to David like that?
Oh my goodness.
All right, this is a certified Dan card. 3 difficulty,
you're wrong.
5 check, 0 low. That's test your might. 0 low block action with breaker 1. Enhance, remove. If your attack's damage is 5 or greater, draw 1 card and your opponent discards the top 5. And then it says if your attack's is 10 or greater, draw 2, they discard 10. If your attack's damage is 15 or greater, draw 3, and your opponent discards the top 15 of their deck.
Dude, Mil Deku would go so hard with this. A couple
Tap your
horns.
stage to draw 3.
No, your rival Mil's 15.
Yeah. They cycle pretty quickly then.
Whatever, bruh.
It's like the funniest reaction, TC.
I have no idea. What kind of nonsense is this?
Bro's just giving up.
Remove. All right.
You can take it back if you want.
It's okay. I'll keep it there.
You're keeping it there?
Yeah.
All right, TC.
Yeah.
And David, if you could send the card names with it, it just makes it easier for me to track.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, TC, what you got?
Yeah. Sorry.
Slow playing TC.
Oh, come on.
He has to check his discard pile and remove real quick. And his face downs.
Unlucky.
All right.
Yeah, unlucky.
I said that.
Okay, we have 2 camps here. I'm going to mix this up a little. Let's go Sal, David, TC, Carson.
Okay. I said broken. I think I've had this card played against me, and it was really annoying. The milling is really good. The drawing is really good. I made it so my discard pile was really big, and then my attacks were gone. And it feels like you can get to 10 and 15 damage pretty easily to get this to proc. So I think it's broken.
Okay.
I said
Well, I said David next.
Yeah, I said bad, but I kind of wish that I said broken. Because, like, at worst, that top enhance is, like, always going to be available. So, like, at worst, it replaces itself. And your opponent discards 5. And then you have a 0 low block breaker 1. 0 low block breaker 1, pretty nice. But, you know, you only have so many actions you can play. And so I feel like you kind of have to be a mill deck if you want to play this. And so I feel like you were trying to get me with like the mill part of this because yeah, you could easily get a Deku attack to 15 damage and then play this, mill 15, play another one, mill 15
Bro,
more.
why,
Now
David,
you milled
why
30
is
cards.
Why is everything mill? Why is everything
Oh
mill?
my god.
Because the draw
Says the mill
on this
player.
isn't quite worth it.
Oh.
Like the top enhance is simply replacing itself. And so you really have to work to get anything beyond replacing itself. It's a 3 difficulty action. There's so much like we're not playing Sugar Rush Power Up because this format's so cracked apparently. So so I went ahead and said bad. I kind of got in my head a little bit. But I think mill 15 is like kind of enticing to me.
Okay.
Of course.
TC.
Of course. So I was between banned and broken. I ended up saying broken. This, like, my thought for this is, ready, get, set, go is just this, but worse. And this is always free. You're always drawing at least 1 to replace itself.
Ready, set, go is
So-
cracked.
Yeah, I know. And so I was debating back and forth. I'm like, I just don't know. It's probably banned, but I said broken, and we're gonna. Like, how could you not play this in every deck? It just replaced itself. Like, in every deck that pumps damage, I mean, right? Like, 10 damage,
Okay.
oh, oops, I just draw 2 cards, like, you know. And I'm sure there's, like, weird ways to do 15 damage instantly in retro. Like, that's pretty free. So I said broken. It's probably banned that I got it wrong, but we'll see.
All right, Carson.
I said
Finish
bad.
this off.
Well, they all say it replaces itself, but it's also on a 4 minimum. So then it's
Oh,
like,
no, it's on a 4.
check out 3 GGs. How do I win here?
Oh, no.
But no,
I'm winning.
also, like, if they just have any damage reduction too, it's like it's not really that good. 0
Play
low
a
breaker 1 is
base
nice. Huh?
damage, bro. Base damage is like 8. That doesn't matter. What do you mean?
TC, if you're saying this is
Well,
broken,
you want to get
or-
to you want to get to 10 at least for it to have some value, really.
I feel like I'm the only one in this room that plays I Would Like to Rage, and that replaces itself.
Well, I'm a
Carson
believer.
does. Carson does.
But that's not on a 4. That's on a 3.
Yeah, it's even better.
So,
And you get powerful. It's a whole different ball game.
so what? Sal and David said it's broken, right?
No, I said
Mhm.
bad.
broken.
I said bad.
Oh, Sal and David said it. Oh no, Sal and TC said it was broken. That's what it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, this card is bad.
Let's go.
No.
I knew it. There's no way.
It's another thing of like the actions are so hotly contested. I know Dan plays this card in Inasa because he has like a combo that lets him get to 15 damage like pretty easily. But Inasa's not like particularly good in retro, and sorry Dan. And like it's just the opportunity cost of like, am I really putting this in my deck over almost anything else? And yeah, it replaces itself, but it's still an action on your build turn. It can like really screw you over if you have that mentality. So now we have Carson in first with 6 points, David and Sal with 5, and TC with a pitiful 3 points.
No. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Dan. I see you getting mad in chat, but he told me to put this on and call it bad. So, all right.
I want to put this in the bucket list though, milling the rival 30 or something.
All right, we got Fatality. You're welcome, David. It's a milk card. It's a 0 difficulty, 0 mid, 0 attack, 3 check, +1 mid block with safe and combo Fatality. It says this attack cannot deal damage and your opponent cannot play abilities during this attack. After this attack resolves, you may add it to your momentum. Response, after you play this card, name a card, remove all copies of the named card from your opponent's discard pile. Deadlock combo enhance, if your opponent is at desperation, you win the game. This ability cannot be canceled.
How do I lose here?
Oh, great.
Oh my.
All right, I'm in.
More ball in. I'm proud of you guys. We're going to go Carson, David, TC, Sal.
All right, the second I saw it, I typed banned because I'm pretty sure I know this one's banned.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I gotta
It's
say
kind
about
of a well-known one. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, like for me, it's
All right.
like it's a 0 diff, right? That self clears itself. So at worst, this is just like I play it, I get momentum, and I remove all copies of a card from the discard pile. Like this is like, and it works on block. So yeah, hey, that 2 check that just got printed, demonic catastrophe or something like risky.
Encounter.
Risky encounter is legal in retro. It's like, yeah, I played my.
No,
0.
it's not.
It's not.
They banned it.
Oh, well, it used to be, and like, yeah, hey, get rid of all your super good discard pile effect thing, and then like the win the game seems kind of superfluous, but I don't know how that response got printed.
Yeah. TC?
I said banned. It just clears itself. WinCon is retarded. It's just
Whoa.
you just sit there and play a control deck until your
Look at David
opponent is
demonetized.
deadlocked. No, I won't.
Yeah.
That's just it's everything David said too. Just banned. That's what I think.
Yeah.
There's no way you can have a card like this exist.
All right, Straight Teeth Sal, finish us off.
Straight thieves out. Yeah, I also said banned. This just puts your opponent in a stun lock, if you think about it. If there's ways to play momentum, and also removing everything basically from there's all the good ones. It's really good. This for sure is banned.
Yeah. This card is banned for like multiple reasons. It's really crazy. First was like, there's actually like multiple infinite combos with it. They're all really convoluted, and so I didn't post them, but like there's like cards like pick it up for momentum, and you can ready that card and just like infinitely play this card and remove your opponent's whole deck. And then next slide, this card, you can actually just like cheese the alt win con sometimes with this card.
Damn, What the hell?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
What?
it's just like
They actually need
it's
to
just such a
reprint this,
crazy
not
card.
gonna lie.
True.
No,
About
the
to be-
deadlocks suck right now. It won't matter, and the combo cards don't exist. But yeah, it's just. I'm glad you guys got it right. Drew, Drew got it wrong because
Damn, really?
he saw like 0 mid 0 and it can't gain stats and he got confused.
I just instantly, as soon as I saw I was
Instant
typing
type.
so fast.
Yeah, it is kind of like a weird one. So I thought I might trip one of you up, but I'm proud of you guys.
It is actually crazy, like how much Drew hates Mill when he 2 out of 3 of his regional victories are Mill. And he just like hates Mill cards.
His deck has a win con though. Mill is just like cornballs. All right, George. It's for you, George R. It's a 2-check, 5 difficulty missile launcher, 2 mid block, 3 low 6 with stun 2, EX2, powerful 4. Enhanced, discard the top 4 cards of your deck. It gets 4 speed or 4 damage. Deadlock enhanced, it gets +3 to all keyword ratings printed on it.
Dude, what is this
What
card?
the heck?
But it's a 2-check.
It's a 2-check.
Oh, it's got to be bad. It's a 2-check.
Without a Krista symbol. We talked about this.
Oh my god. What's the card name again?
Missile launcher.
Bro's about to look it up.
No. I didn't want to click on the stream again to like find the name when I was typing the answer. All right. Well.
Listen, I know what you think, Elijah, but I know what the truth is, and I don't think they line up.
All right. Let's hear it. We're waiting on you, David.
This is George's card suggestion.
All right.
I put mine in.
We got another. We're split on this one. We're going to go Carson, TC, Sal, David.
All right, I put broken. Fuck's just crazy stats. Stun 2, EX2 power, and the third in deadlock. GG's. Shake my hand. Although 2-check is kind of, that's why I didn't put banned. I kind of feel like it's still banned, but I don't know.
All right. Who did I say was next?
I think me.
It was, TC.
I said this was bad. Just because
Okay, why?
it just has stats, nothing else.
Okay.
And the stats are not necessarily that respectable. If you give it damage, it gets blocked. You give it speed, it's 6 damage only. It's kind of whatever.
All right. Then Sal.
I said broken because the second you see this card, you're not allowed to go into deadlock because it's the stun a lot, the EX a lot,
Stun
powerful a
5.
lot. Yeah, it's crazy.
Powerful
I think
7.
the only thing powerful 7. Only thing holding it back from being banned, I think, is a 2-check, because like it's still kind of fair. It's like a cost
Yeah.
to put it in your deck. So yeah, I think it's broken.
All right, David, finish us off.
I went with my heart on this one because I know you're gonna say it's broken, but it's bad, and I feel like you don't want to admit that to yourself. I'm presupposing the answer here.
Why do you think I would call it broken?
Well, look, it's broken because like, oh, it's a 7-speed opener move, stun 2. That's like a pseudo 10-speed move, you know? If you value stun a little higher than speed, and like a 10-speed opener is crazy, but like I feel like in retro people allow themselves to be a little silly. Like they loosen up a little bit, you know? And so they're more comfortable playing 2-checks because it's retro. But my 2-check needs to do more than just be a stat hammer. There's a lot of 2-check stat hammers that have been printed in standard and they just never saw play. Even ones with super high speed openers. And so, yeah, the deadlock is crazy, but I've seen a lot of crazy deadlock already, it feels like, on these cards. So like I don't need to be playing a 2-check to get the crazy deadlock. Powerful 7 is just silly. That's not real. That's yeah, I'm gonna say it's bad. I'm gonna say you could do better than this.
So it's broken, but
I knew it, but it's actually bad.
you get the wrong reason that I would say that. It has a fire symbol and it's a 2-check. I didn't put it on here. But Hellfire Impalement is a card on fire that it says like you mill 10 and draw a card for every 2-check or less milled, and you can remove 2 checks in your discard pile to ready any number of foundations in your stage that haven't been readied.
Oh yeah, I think I played Jacob Sahur played that against me with Nomu.
That card's
Yeah, that sounds about right. And it just has like crazy synergy with this 2-check package. I probably wouldn't play this card by itself. Like maybe if your deck is really dying for deadlock. I know this card was like really crazy in Goro because he just said like you could pick up 4 cards from your discard. You just pick up 4 missile launchers.
That's so annoying, bro. It's like I'm right, except for the combo piece that makes it broken or banned or whatever.
That's kind of the point. I'm tricking you guys.
That's so lame.
Yeah, the deadlock is also like what Sal said. Like you just see this and you're terrified of deadlock now. Like
yeah, stun 5 is crazy.
yeah, we just saw Nate DeWalt lose finals of a regional because he didn't respect deadlock stun 3. This is deadlock stun 5. Like what? It's just like a high quality card. That's the powerful 7 is crazy. All right. So we have Carson at 8 points. He's already beating David from the last video.
Let's go.
Sal at 7 points,
So
David at
Carson's
6, TC
too
at 4.
Has Carson missed one?
Yeah.
He's missed a couple.
Yeah.
I want to say we're on card 11.
Man,
It is
I'm
11.
like locked in for last place right
Yeah.
now. This is terrible.
You
oh my
you're
gosh.
getting back to TC. All
Is he
right.
mathematically eliminated?
I'm getting bamboozled right now by these fake cards.
We got Harry. You're welcome, Carson. We have
You make
a
me,
6-hander.
you make me
What?
feel really old because I don't know what any of your pictures mean.
Because you
don't mean
want to
anything.
David.
David, we're like almost the same age, and I know what all these pictures are.
David's
It's
an old
just-
soul.
It's just different. It's just different. Growing up, doing different things.
George said the funniest thing. They want deadlock, draw 6, ready 8. Your rival mills 72, gain 50 max HP, then gain 50 HP. Okay, Terry,
Those do.
6-hander with 29 health on all Earth and Order. Enhance, discard 1 card from your opponent's card pool. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals the number of the discarded card's control or check value. Only playable during your attack. Response, commit 1 foundation. After you block with a foundation or asset, add that card to your staging area committed, and then draw 1 card.
Commit 1 foundation after you block
Interesting.
with a foundation or asset. Add that card to your staging area committed, and then draw 1 card. This attack
That is so interesting.
He saw my answer.
Oh,
You
your
like-
answer. That's funny.
All right, easy.
I think we're waiting on
You're waiting
just
on me. You're
TC.
waiting on me. You're waiting on me. Hold on. Sure. I'll go with this.
Oh my gosh.
Shocking.
Okay. We will Go Carson, David, Sal, TC.
Okay, so I put bad. I think the first enhance is like it can be good, but it's also you're just like clearing the card pool and letting them block easier. And then the response is I like the response. I think is the really good one, but building in committed is and drawing a card. But he also has like no speed hate. I don't know what he has for foundations and stuff, but yeah, that's my reasoning.
Okay, David.
Yeah, I put also bad. You're giving like negative speed to your attacks. Your rival's kind of in control of whether your attacks get damaged. Blocking with foundations and assets is fine, but like they typically have bad block mods. And you're not giving like minus speed, so like I kind of doubt your ability to block 3 or 4 times. Yeah, not seeing it.
All right, Sal.
I said broken in Street Fighter 6, but bad in card games. The way you lose in this game is most of the time is like you can't block anymore because your card pool's so big. This just says that you can't use your character because they can block easy, right? And also building in the block committed is bad. Because you probably want to use that card you block with right away. Drawing a card is okay, but I think this guy's bad.
All right, TC.
I said this is a band, actually.
Oh, chopped.
Oh my God.
And I'm not surprised that I'm wrong about this, but I was going back and forth in my head. I was like, well, I mean, this text could be super abusable, right? Depending on like what cards exist at the time. And then most people are not blocking with attack cards, so you're just giving every attack 5 damage, right? And I'm like, it doesn't matter if they clear the card pool, you just keep sending it. Maybe it is like some like pseudo infinite with attacks. I don't know. This is
Well,
super
TC's gonna be
abusable
right.
text.
Yeah,
So
TC's the
that was
only
my
one.
thinking.
No way, I knew it.
Yeah, let's catch back up.
No.
This
No,
is
no.
and let me speak. Let me speak, David. Will spin. This is the hardest one so far. So they used to run these like retro events where basically the winner gets the character banned, and
No way.
Sam Tate played this, and he's still mad that he won because it's banned now. And the big thing is just like there's a lot of really good block mod foundations and assets you can run. So he blocks pretty efficiently, even though like Sal, you were saying like a big way you lose is your card pool is too stuffed. Well, this guy never will have a card pool blocking. And imagine they block with a foundation. Now your next attack gets +5 damage. Eventually they run out of cards.
Yeah,
And
the keyword
there's
in that
also-
sentence being imagine.
It goes in my gut when you put that meme.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a good amount of cards in retro that say like if your opponent has no cards in card pool, do a thing. So it's just kind of like a very like just good character, raw good, with really good support. He's probably one of the weaker banned characters, but like I think he deserves the ban.
So this is banned on a
he-
technicality, not because of reality. It's banned because there was
No,
an event
he-
where the winner bans the character.
The winner gets the
mean,
character. Like if you win with a
that is also
character,
bad.
the character gets banned.
How many people played in this
None
event?
of-
I don't know. It was sizable.
Is this
There were, like,
character
real
actually
decks.
bad if Sam Tate won with it?
It's not bad.
Damn, the shade.
I'm pretty. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure he beat like a bunch of Goro players to win that event. Like
Holy.
Goro is like the broken character, so like it's definitely just a really really strong deck. Unconventional.
All right, I'm catching up slowly.
You see with
What?
the comeback.
Will, tell me where I'm wrong. I think
well,
I'm
what is
wrong. I might
happening
be
here?
wrong on the Goro thing.
Oh, there's multiple assets that
He's in
block
chat.
from state. This guy was just robbed.
Will,
No,
Will
he.
is saying that he's actually banned
Yeah,
because
yeah.
for real reasons.
You
looks
could
like I'm
reprint.
just
You could
getting the right
reprint
That's
this
a
answer
character in
from
for
Tekken
stage. I
8.
forgot about that.
You could reprint this character in Tekken 8, and people would be like, "No, it's not good."
David, you are
Oh,
nuts. What do you mean?
This is
oh,
not
Will
good.
played him in
Today.
finals. I can't remember if Goro was banned by then or not, but I know that the deck was just really good at the time. Here. All right. This is my wisdom, the ancient knowledge.
Okay.
2 difficulty, 5 check, no block. Foundation, enhance your turn, flip. If your opponent has more foundations than you, they add one of their foundations to their card pool.
Right.
Raw.
My bad, Will. He said the character that won didn't get banned automatically. I'd been told false information then.
I was gonna say that's a crazy, like. Honestly, though, if they did that for regionals and worlds, like I wouldn't be mad, because that's 4. Like this year, that would have been 5 bans. 4 regionals and worlds. We can deal with 5 characters out of like 200 being banned a year, and it would be hilarious. Like
That
Mitch would be gone,
That
Rodan would
really
be gone.
cool to not see Rodan get played for 7 events.
Yeah,
I
Reiner
feel
would
like
be
that'd
gone.
be lame.
No, it'd be awesome.
Nah.
That would really spice up the meta, actually. I'm totally for that, actually. There's a lot of characters in this game.
We're printing 14 new characters every set. We can ban 1 every 3 months. Just, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't have to be fair. Just.
Oh. Okay, we got all the answers in. We're going to start with Sal, end with Carson. Go.
Okay. I said broken only because it has a water symbol and Kurama has a water symbol, and that's just helping Kurama's game plan more. Probably is bad though because they get to choose their foundation instead of you choosing.
Okay, TC.
I said bad because I was thinking along the lines of like tempo. And if you're playing this card, you're planning on having like no foundations, but this probably doesn't hurt your opponent. So I just said bad.
David.
I said bad because it's a no block 2 diff and your opponent gets to choose. It's conditional and your opponent gets to choose. I do think that like there's a line here where it could be like almost so good it's banned, because if you're not like worried about your foundations and then like boom, right? You got 2 or 3 of your foundations debuilt in your card pool because I don't care about foundations, but I suspect bad.
Just play Water Manetta, that's
right.
why it's actually banned.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Carson.
I put bad for pretty much the same reasons. No block. It's kind of conditional. They get to choose also. It's only on your turn. If it was both turns, that'd be cracked.
Oh, it'd be so crazy. Yeah, this card sucks. It's like a pet card for me. I think it's really fun and cool. Like, I really always want to like put it in my like 5-hander or like some order deck that makes them go into like super deadlock to try and like hold him down, but it's just not very good. Not really much has to be said. Better options in the format. Dang. We have just score update. Carson at 9 points. David making a big comeback. He's tied with Sal at 7 points. And TC's creeping up. He has 6 points.
Okay, I'm almost there.
He's almost there. He's almost there.
Tell me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that.
Oh my god. You guys are so lame.
All right, we got balls kick. 3 difficulty, 2 check, 2 high 5, +1 mid block with breaker 2. Response: after you block with this card, your opponent loses 2 vitality. If your opponent has more cards in hand than you do, they lose an additional 2 vitality.
What's a 2 check?
2 check. Tung check.
Check. On Sahur.
On tung, yeah.
Okay, how many more cards do we have? Just a heads up.
I want to say 3 or 4.
Okay, I can't make it. I need a hydration break.
All right, we can take a break.
Okay,
Go do
no.
that,
You guys
and
just
then
let me
we'll-
go forth. Just let me go forth, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
We just
Okay.
have to stop taking so long.
I already sent my answer in. So you guys talk through your reasons, and I'll be back in 60 seconds.
We'll go
And
Sal,
fucking reasons.
TC, Carson, David.
Okay. I said bad AF. The only reason why it's because it's a 2-check. It is Breaker 2. That's pretty cool. But the 2-check really hurts, I think. There's never a reason why you would want to play this as an attack. I don't think. Mostly a block trick. I think it's bad.
TC.
I say it's bad. I kind of same thing that Sal said. It's mainly the 2-check. I don't know for what reason you would play this over anything else.
Carson.
Yeah, it's bad. Monster vs. Machine better.
Way better.
All right, we're
It is
waiting on
high damage,
David
though.
then.
Like
Alright,
the
hydration
only
break.
reason this would be broken or even banned is if there was some tech where you can replay it from your discard pile over and over again for every attack. If you could do that, something like that, you just burn your opponent to death, right? But I don't know if something like that exists. So
What's that MHA Snake Lady? Is that the?
Uabami.
Uabami.
that's for
Doesn't
three,
work.
That's
Doesn't
for 3
work?
damage moves, I think.
Yeah,
damage.
3
Also
damage.
doesn't
moves.
share a
damage.
symbol.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I bet Dan heard Uabami and is like so happy.
Yeah. So yeah, essentially, if there is a tech like that, I would have said this is banned, just as a heads up. I don't know if there is, because I don't know if there is.
I'm hearing David.
All right, you're hearing me?
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all you missed. Everyone else called it bad.
Yeah, bad. 2-check. 2-check Breaker 2, lose 4 is cool, but I think it's a cool card, but it's not doing a lot on offense. And 2-checks need to do a lot. Does that say -1 up there? No, it says +1. Okay,
Plus
never
one.
mind.
Yeah. It's. You guys are gonna be mad. This is banned.
What?
No.
What?
Why?
There's no
why?
shot.
Why?
There's
why,
no
why?
way.
Imagine, your opponent hits you down to 8 health, and then all of a sudden they try to kill you. You block with this, and then you Protector of Life or Jin's Glove or any card that picks it up and plays it again. It burns 4, and it can kill them. And it has Breaker 2 for some reason.
Oh, I guess you have to respond Breaker, huh? You can just respond to Burn.
Yeah, the
You
You know
burn
what? You know
is
what? I should have said banned
Analytical
because,
GG.
because it's abusable. For the same reason I said the other thing was banned. It's just abusable. I should have just said
It
banned.
is, yeah.
Oh my
It
god.
it's actually so easy to play it 4 times in one turn. TC, you were close, but then you just missed at the end.
Well, I just didn't know if it was a Tekken in retro that
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
do that. I don't
I mean,
know.
just knowing standard card pool, it's broken. Will is right. If this card was printed now, people would be so mad playing against it. So broken.
Yeah, but only because of
It
Jin's
really-
glove.
Jin's Glove, Protector of Life, anything that lets you block again. And there's a few of those in retro too that just make
Protector of Life
it
is
easier
the
to
action-
block.
Is the action card.
Oh, I meant Divine Defender. Divine
Divine
Defender.
Defender, yeah.
I always get those mixed up.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Alright.
lame.
So nobody got that right.
Is that the first one everyone got wrong?
There was one earlier. I can't remember which. We got Mega Man, everyone's favorite. 6-hander, 28 health. Good Order and Void. Response once per turn after you play an attack card, choose Breaker 2, Powerful 2, or Stun 2. That card gains the chosen keyword if it does not have it already. Enhance, commit 1 foundation. Your attack gets plus X damage. X equals the number of keywords it has.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, I'm
stuck
tossing.
between 2 right here. I'm gonna be wrong about this. Whatever.
I saw you spelled it. Sal.
Yep.
This is really funny to me.
This one's actually really hard for me. This one's really, really hard.
He's
Yeah.
just worse Todoroki.
All right. Holy moly. Let's go Sal, David, TC, Carson. Now, we'll go David, TC, Sal, Carson. There.
Heck yeah, I get to
David
go
hasn't gone first in a bit.
Yeah,
It's been a bit.
I went ahead. I was between bad and broken. I wasn't close to banned. So I went broken because having access to stun 2 as your opener for every attack turn and breaker 2 for like your initial block of every defensive turn like seemed baseline good, and then commit a foundation for like the X damage, like that's kind of like midnight, and midnight was speed and it was plus or minus, right? Now I'm talking myself back to bad, but it's probably bad actually. Never mind. Somebody go next.
All right, TC.
Yeah, I said this was broken. I just feel like the enhance is really good. And that's kind of, well, I mean, the response is good too, don't get me wrong. But the enhance just seems like it could be really good depending on like the deck. So I just said broken. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's banned. It might not be better than other. It might not be better than other kinds of characters, but I don't know like where to draw the line between bad and broken for this one.
All right, Sal.
Broken.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were done.
I also said broken. I feel like I played against this at locals once, and I was sweating the entire time because they just played a bunch of keywords and everything got big. And also giving Sun 2 is really, really good. Yeah, this is broken.
All right, Carson.
On the other now, I said bad. The response is only once per turn, and also like getting breaker 2 every turn is nice, but you also got to block with an attack card, and then committing a foundation's kind of rough, but you do get damage. But he is worse Todoroki, so I put bad.
My boy. Yeah, this character blows.
Let's go.
All right, I get half a point.
David commits himself midway through.
You're already sitting there with half a point.
Yeah, he gets his half point back from earlier.
No, it was a little too late. No, he's just like, I think he'd actually be fine in standard now. Like he'd probably be pretty solid. But in retro, it's just like you're competing with Midnight for keywords. The other symbols just aren't very playable for him. Like Void symbol's broken, but like why are we doing keywords on Void? He's just kind of a worse version of like a lot of characters. A lot of order characters are like keyword obsessed.
I was about to get fried for a second.
No.
I just know that like Kyle played Midnight, and it was getting like crazy amounts of keywords.
Yeah, you can do that, but like Midnight holds that better. There's like a Darkstalkers character that does it better. There's just a lot of characters that do it, but just like infinitely better.
They give damage, but they just block it.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you're committing yourself out.
George made a point. He's like worse younger Toguro.
Oh, true.
All right.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, Chun-Li, my goat.
Chudley.
To avenge the loved one. Nah, you can't call her a chud. 3 to 4 check, no block, unique foundation. Enhance, remove if the speed or damage of your opponent's attack is above 6. Reduce its damage to 0.
Hmm.
Nah, bro. He said Chudley.
I also said Chudley.
Nah, you guys are cooked.
Twin.
All right, I got my answer in.
Damn, David, you can't spell avenge. All right. We're going to start with David, then Sal, TC, Carson.
All right, I said bad, but I should say that like a reset is always good. Like if this was a, you know, if you only had 2 sets of cards legal, this would probably see play. But because it's retro and you have 1,000,000 sets legal, or even in like standard today, it's like there's better resets. There's going to be better resets. It's a no block. It's a 3 diff. It's a 4 check. It's unique. There's a lot going against it, and yeah, I just think there's going to be better like than this one.
Okay.
Worse invincible body.
All right.
Yeah,
Sal.
I also said it was bad strictly because it was unique and also no block, and also the 4 check. You probably don't want to run this or like multiple copies. More than like maybe not more than 2, not 4x. This is for sure like bad.
Yep. And Sal's taking a little PP break. But we're going to keep going. TC?
I said this was bad in retro, kind of for all the same reasons. I just don't think that it's good enough to be broken, so it's bad.
There we go. All right, Carson.
All right, I'm
Finish
on
this
man
off.
out again. I think I'm wrong this time though, but I put broken just because they said the things like it says no block, 4 check, it's unique, but that also makes me think that's broken. But they could probably just play around it too. But I put broken.
Yeah. Well, do you guys want me to wait for Sal to come back?
Nah, we're good.
Nah.
Damn.
There's 2 others. Yes or no?
I don't
No,
care.
wait for the boy. Wait for Twin.
Wait for who?
Oh, he's
Twin.
already back. Let's go.
Twins back.
Yeah, this card blows.
I knew it.
All right.
Yeah, I think like it might have been good when it was printed, but like resets used to be really gated. There's not actually many like pre-MHA resets, or really like pre like Yu Yu Hakusho, like Dark Tournament. Resets weren't printed much, but it kind of sucks now. Like just play Invincible Body. I guess not on symbols, but that means Carson's still in the lead at 10 points. David has 8, Sal has 8, and TC has 7.
Yeah, George is right. I had to give him one real quick.
Yeah. You had to make it look close for the content. All right, Chain Blade. 3 difficulty, 3 check, 4 mid, 4 ranged reversal weapon. If you have been dealt damage this turn, this attack gets 2 damage.
Dude, what?
Okay, I'm in.
Is this better? I better not get this wrong. There's no way. There's no way.
TC's gonna be coming in with band.
Dude, do the Hail Mary band and get it right. Imagine.
So that's what he did for remember Truong?
Yeah, the last one. Yeah.
All right. We'll go Carson, David, TC, Sal.
I put this thing as bad. It's got no block first off, and then all it does, if you got dealt damage, which you want to block to reversal anyways, it gets 2 damage, and that's all it does. So it's like on offense, it does nothing. I mean, it's at 4 mid 4 on for a 3 diff, but still, I think it's bad.
David.
You started off by telling us Keiko's slap was bad, and that's like infinitely better than this. So I'm not falling for this.
All right. TC?
Yeah, it's bad. It has to be bad. There's no way, right?
Oh my gosh, Sal.
I will actually stop playing if this is like broken or banned. I think this is bad.
Oh
like-
no.
3
There's
diff,
no way.
no block.
There's no
There's
way.
no way this is crap. There's no way this is like any types of good.
This card is terrible.
Okay, I was about to say.
Okay, thank God. Thank God.
I had to crash out.
I wanted to see if I could like get you guys to second guess yourselves. I grabbed one of the worst cards I could find.
There's actually
like-
no enhance on this card.
Yeah. I honestly forgot it had an enhance. I thought I put a blank 4 mid 4 on here.
Basically did.
Nah, but Besiege sees play.
Sure.
All right, yeah. Proud of you guys for not getting that one wrong. All right. Standard jump scare.
Wait, what?
Scales of Juno. 1 div 5 check, 3 low block. Response flip after your rival plays a non-character ability that causes a card to leave their card pool. Cancel it.
Yeah.
I know I'm wrong here, but I'm right. It's one of those.
I know I'm right, 100%.
Like not banned, not broken. Like
This is the second most confident I've been in
I
one.
need I need you to start getting things wrong so I can catch up.
Well,
I forgot
like
it.
Right,
you
Sal?
wouldn't put
Oh, yeah,
something so like fresh if it like you weren't trying to trick us.
I feel pretty confidently in my answer. Hopefully it's not incorrect.
I'm like 95% sure I'm right.
All right. Proud of you guys. We'll go TC, Sal, David, Carson.
Alright, I said this was broken because it's broken in standard, which means it has to be broken in retro, which has been doing the same thing standard has been doing forever, right? That's my thought.
Okay.
I
Sal?
also said it was broken. It's not like broken. I think it's like higher tier than bad and less than broken. You know what I mean? It's like in the middle
Okay.
area, but there's no, I'll say it's broken.
All right. David.
Yeah, I put broken. I
Okay.
mean, it's already broken. So, like, I feel like this is like a back alley haymaker. You're going to come at us and say it's bad, but it's broken. I'm not going to second. It's just the obvious, you know?
All right, Carson.
I put Borkin. One
Borkin.
guy, Russell, he actually let me. We played some retro in Dallas, and I had this card, and it cancels a revoke, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
The-
great.
This card is it's even better in retro than it is in standard. It cancels revoke because revoke doesn't remove for cost. It says the whole effect and it says remove it after it like resolves or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is really dumb. And we saw in the anyone who watched the deck profile, Rising Monk was like essential to that deck. It cancels Rising Monk. There's just like a lot of cards it cancels. It's
I tried
Scales
to
of
cancel
Juno.
his revoke, and then he Toguro Bros my Scales of Juno. I was like, oh, GG's.
It's like the most retro experience.
I was like, oh, I got you, boys. No.
We're on to our last one. It's a little crazy. We got
New characters.
Jeff here.
Are these the same characters?
So- This is a character stacker from 7th Cross. We're just gonna rate it as one card.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you this right here is why I don't play retro.
I know. I
I'm
knew
not
David would be.
reading that. I'm not reading that.
He doesn't like character stackers because he doesn't like fun.
I don't want to read 6 abilities. I like.
You don't
Oh.
you don't want to read like 6 different Deku texts at the same time?
Yeah, it's like
So,
show me 2 abilities.
Does
and
he
move
just have
on.
2 characters, and that's it?
You just read it once and you can memorize it.
yeah. So
Bingo, he has 2 characters, and that's it.
the way that it works is, if anyone doesn't know, there's the gauge keyword. So if the card has like gauge 3, your attack is to deal 3 or more, and you can search your deck or discard pile for your character card and put it into play. It has to match the character, like the same name as your starting character. Any extra, so it's not like you can have like 2 Jeffrey 1 and get like double his abilities. You still only get like the abilities of 1 Jeffrey. Yeah. So he's 626 on Earth, Order, Water. Response once per turn after an attack is played, it gains Flash. If you have no cards in your hand, you may reduce its damage to 0. First form, commit 1 card in your opponent's staging area with a printed difficulty of X or less. X equals the number of characters in your staging area. And the other one's also a 626, same symbols. Response after a character card enters your staging area, freeze one of your opponent's committed foundations. Enhance once per turn, your turn. Your opponent commits 1 foundation for each character in your staging area.
These are
So
the only
that could
2
be up to 8.
characters?
Yeah,
But you can have multiple copies of the character?
correct. So if you have like 4 Jeffrey 2, then you only get like 1 of each of his abilities, but like each of the abilities get stronger for each copy of himself. That is
There are
in play.
characters that are actually. There's characters that have 3 difficulty, right?
There's a few.
Yeah.
All right, we're just waiting on David.
Okay. In.
All right. We'll start with PC, then David, then Sal, then Carson.
All right, I said that this is broken. I don't know if it is. Probably not. But I don't know how you turn one this character. Like you don't kill this character instantly, right? Because of the response, is my thinking. So you play a normal game with this character, and then he probably has some cool tech where he just messes with your stage and gives you problems. Is my thinking. So I'm thinking broken.
Okay, David.
Yeah, I have trouble like reading that top response and not thinking it's good. So,
Okay.
giving something flash, and then I don't really know what's going on with the other stuff. But that seems good. Like, I'm just going off the response.
All right,
I'm going to say broken.
Sal.
I said banned simply because I think there are ways to like loop characters into your stage or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's a character that does it. There's probably ways to do it on this character, and like freezing stuff seems like pretty good. Yeah, I think it's banned.
All right, Carson.
Yeah, I also put banned just because the response is crazy good, and then it doesn't say not character commit. So like if there's like a 3 div character you're playing against, you can just commit their character, or if you somehow get to 6 characters, just commit their character.
Yep. So the character is banned.
Let's go.
Nice.
Now, before I talk, if anyone can guess the reason that the character's banned, I'll give an extra point.
What?
Oh, because you can commit your rival's character?
No, actually, I think I know why. I think it's because I actually didn't think about this. But the enhance on the second one that says commit 1 for each character in your stage. If you have like 8 characters, you just commit their whole board.
I think it's the first one.
Yeah, but
For
if you
sure
have
has to be
8
with the-
characters, like, the game needs to end. You have 8 characters.
Yeah, if your opponent lets you get 8 characters, that's their fault.
Yeah, it's like cooked by then.
Okay, well, that's what I guess.
Well, what is it?
All right, none of you guys got it right. Carson and David were really close, but it's because they banned him because the first form can commit any character that was printed after AOT because they don't have difficulty, so they count as a 0 diff.
I had it. That's what I said.
Oh my god.
Not for
And
that reason.
Well, I didn't say it like
You
that.
didn't
but,
really.
like, if you had 7 characters.
Well, the problem is that if you have just starting character, they'd never play with their character ready on your turn, which is just like not fair.
That makes sense.
Will is kind of right in chat. This one's a debate. Like,
So he wouldn't have been banned if it wasn't for that.
probably
Would he
not.
be broken?
You know what's
I
funny?
think
You
he'd
know
be
what's
like
funny?
solid. Yeah.
When
What's up?
David said I played against this in retro, I'm like, oh, so it can't be banned.
Oh,
I didn't say I played
I kind of
against it
second
in
guessed myself a
retro.
little bit.
No, I didn't. This is just why I don't play retros, because like as soon as I see that second character card, it's just like, all right, I don't want to play anymore. Like you're doing some
I don't
sort of
understand
kick flips
the
that
take.
I'm not like, you know, this is like worse than pulling my opponent pulling out an arena card. Like,
Dude, I don't,
David, it's fun, I guess.
it's so
I
fun to character
I got
stack.
completely cooked this time.
It's like, yeah. So final standings. Carson. Well, we'll go opposite order. Suspense. TC got last place with 9 points.
No.
David got third with 10 points. Sal got fourth with 11. And Carson got first with a whopping 13 points. He only got 6 wrong.
GG, shake my hand.
That Carson, I thought I was talking with Drew earlier,
Mhm.
and we were both like, "Yeah, it'll be funny to have Carson on because he's gonna say like some crazy like some terrible card is like broken, like
I know
like
ball.
Jaguar."
Gross. I know ball when I'm serious.
I hit a lot in for this.
I'm
So
I'm
extra bingling next event for me.
yeah, I was gonna say you get extra bingling next time.
Bet.
I feel like this list was easier than the last one.
Oh yeah, it was way easier.
Yeah,
The
but
last one was like
I think in Atlanta, I'm going to play in the retro event, and I'm going to play a 4X back alley haymaker and 4X sugar rush power up. And I'm going to show you. I hope we match into each other.
Boom,
No,
5.
David, Sugar Rush Power Rush doesn't do anything, bro. You're straight trolling when you say that card is good.
I played that
It
in
wasn't
Pony.
good.
I played that in the best Pony list to have ever seen play.
Yeah,
I
that
played
card made
2X
it
of
worse.
that.
That card literally made it worse.
No, it didn't. It's +2, +4, and Pony doesn't add stats. You put that on your finisher, it's over.
You put that on your finisher, it's
All right.
over.
We're talking about +4, +4. Like, I don't know. That we're about to be removing 10 for heat tokens.
Way better.
If anyone's gonna run that card for that, yeah.
Yeah, Sugar Rush is just another thing of like the stats are just like not enough. Like there's just like, oh, look up Demon Realm Awakening. That's like where your one diff action that gives stats has to be.
Okay, let's see. Give me one sec.
It's okay. David is gonna and copy and be like, it's okay.
Now they're gonna check the auto block that I was running in Krista.
Okay, what card are you saying?
Demon Realm Awakening.
Opponent is gonna be like, oh, that's cool. Referee jury.
GG.
Okay, this one's legal, you're saying?
It's legal. This is where your action has to be broken.
Okay. +1 or -1 damage for each of its keywords. Draw one card. If your opponent's in deadlock, you may add another card to your hand. Card pull or move after you block with this card. Draw one card. If the blocked. All right. Yeah, that's pretty dang good.
Yeah. The card is actually just insane.
Dang,
Yeah, it's
so
like
annoying.
Alright.
I did better than the first time we did this, but then I still got cooked completely by everyone else.
Yeah, I think this one was like way easier.
Say easier. I feel like
Come
it
on,
was
man.
more
It's
difficult
too easy.
sometimes. The tricks. You got us with the tricks. The card is actually not good, but it's banned because of a combo piece.
okay. Give me.
Dude, the combo piece one, like, what?
Okay, humor me just for a little bit. One last thing before everybody goes here, before the clock strikes midnight. In 1 year, which one Tekken card is going to be banned?
Ooh.
The two chick.
Anybody have one?
Which Tekken card is gonna be
Tekken
banned?
card's gonna get
Yeah,
banned.
yeah.
The two chick that you play for free.
Dude,
I think that-
I want Pegasus Bomb to be banned.
Yeah, or Pegasus Bone.
I want that
I
card
think
gone.
it is. It
Pegasus
probably
Bone
is
is only
two
cracked
check.
in that character because she draws a million cards.
Yeah, sure, but like it's also just good in general into any like situation if they don't full block. It just does clear.
You just said if.
Yeah.
Every
but
card is good if your
It's
opponent
never
doesn't
good.
block.
Dude, it's pretty good. It's pretty good when you're playing like some cards that don't cancel progressive or already start to clear themselves. Then you Ocean Buddies Pegasus Bomb in after they block 4 attacks or 3 attacks, and then you're like, cool, I'm never gaining progressive for the rest of this turn, right? Like that's pretty good.
Yeah, but
It was
TC,
broken when you were
like-
building them in ready.
Like the
I think
Benimaru
that
deck,
card's really good too.
the
Look,
Benimaru deck I was
the-
playing already never played on progressive. So like,
the
we
demonic
already have no
catastrophe is also
progressive
pretty good.
strategies.
Yeah, but that lets it happen on more symbols. Like, I want
I
to
think
see this card
after-
get banned.
I think either Demonic Catastrophe or Ursine Might.
I think
one-
Devastate.
One of the one disc remove 10 heat tokens gonna get banned.
There's
Keeps me
like
feel
4
good.
different versions of that card.
Yeah, Ursine Might is like extremely high power level, but it reminds me like its closest comparable to me, even though it's completely different, is Barrier Shield. Of like, you just look at Barrier Shields like, yeah, this is gonna be everywhere, and then but it just lives, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure it actually will get banned, but I think it's like a top 3 card in the set, probably.
I think that one action's a sleeper that can like ready 2 or 3 and freeze
Oh
them.
yeah,
That card's crazy.
I forgot about Jin's Glove. That card needed unique on it. I don't know what they were thinking. of
Jin's
making
glove is
that
crazy too.
not unique.
Yeah. Jin's Glove is definitely not fair.
What's that one action card that lets you build 2 and removes itself? What is that one?
Violent Path.
Can't remember the name. Violent Past, I think sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
card, I think it's possible that could be banned if it starts getting abused in like in the early game like strategies. But probably not. But I wouldn't be
Oh.
surprised. That would
I have
not
a weird
surprise me if
answer.
that one got hit.
Snake Shot lets you sacrifice your airship. I'm sure there's a stupid loop that'll exist with that.
What?
Oh, you're right. You are correct. Are we
I
bringing
have
back
never heard of
Zero
this card
Infinites?
before. What did you
Are
just
we
say?
bringing
Snake
back
Shot?
Zero Infinite?
Snake Shot.
Yeah, I don't know what that card is.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but I feel like someone's gonna make a really stupid combo deck with it. I don't know what the pieces are, but I think it'll exist.
And no one's gonna buy any of these cases. I'm gonna control the market.
Don't sell anyone this card, please.
Which one?
The Snake Shot.
Let me read it.
Well, you give your own attack -2 damage, but then I guess you get some other thing where you're building back in the airship.
Yeah, I don't know what the combo is or if it exists right now, but I think it'll eventually something will happen.
Yeah, but
That's
if
just
that,
gonna
if
be,
that
like, really
did
annoying.
happen, I feel like they wouldn't go after Snake Shot. I feel like they would say it's time for airship to go away.
Oh, that is just
Maybe.
Bro, I've been waiting for Airship to get banned for so long. That card does
Airship
not,
is
not appear.
crazy.
If Airship
Yeah.
got banned, TC would fall to his knees wherever he's at.
No, I would love that. Oh, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for that card to get hit. It hasn't.
The problem with me is like a lot of these cards, like I don't think are like as powerful on their own to like get banned unless there's like a crazy combo that happens with it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if
I
like no
really-
cards in this set get banned.
Yeah. And from that
I could see
standpoint,
catching
like,
them
you
here,
could
but,
say,
like-
like,
order.
you could say that like no cards are going to get banned this set, and no characters are going to get eroded, and there's going to be a healthy meta shakeup from the set. So like, that's a pretty good set. If you look at it from that point of
Healthy
view.
meta shake, he says. Healthy
No.
meta shake. Oh gosh.
I think that,
Arenas are
like,
getting banned.
I think that a set should push the boundaries a little. Like if a set has nothing banned or errated or anything, it's a boring set.
Nah,
Yeah, well, it'd
I
be
think it's
nice
well
if they
designed.
actually. No, no, I
I
agree.
think this set
Hold
is
on, hold on.
poorly designed for other reasons.
I agree with that take a little bit. Obviously, not too extremely. Okay, but the problem is that they always take too long to react to the problems, and UVS needs to
I
stop
agree.
being so timid with their erratas and bans. Just stop being timid, please. UVS, if you're listening. After one event, just do something. No one will hate you for it. Promise.
And they're always gonna get hate no matter what.
I don't even think you need one event. Like, plug yourself into some of the players who test this game several times a week, and see what they think. Like, you don't need it. We never needed a single event to know that Titan of Terror wasn't okay. You just needed like a brain and to play a couple games.
I'll say you needed exactly one event to see that Reiner was unfair after tokens got released. That I think is a fair one-time take.
And they could have banned him a month sooner instead of waiting the week before.
You know what card I think is sleeper kind of crazy in this set? Hot-headed opener.
Shut up.
I need to see
No,
it.
that card's low-key actually kind of nasty.
What does it do? What does it do?
You need a heat token for this to do anything.
If you have a heat token, it's a 4-diff action that draws 3 and removes itself.
Damn.
No, it doesn't draw 3. It says you may try to play those cards this turn.
Yeah, you remove 3.
Wait,
no.
Is it a first form?
No.
Okay, so you're supposed to you're supposed to use that one foundation that just gives you a heat token as a form, right? Then you just play that idea.
Exactly.
But this isn't a form; it's an enhance.
Yeah, wait, it's an enhance, right?
Yeah,
it is an enhance.
Oh, I thought it was a form.
No, I'm not talking about
you don't have
card.
heat tokens on defense.
I'm talking about the foundation that removes 10 to give yourself a heat token.
Yeah.
But then you have to
wait, hot-headed is an enhance? Oh, I thought it was a form. I still think it's solid, but
no, I think this one is
draw
like
3
I
is...
think the fire symbol got like screwed with this one because like all the other actions are like crazy.
I think like draw 3 is something worth chasing.
Guys,
there's an attack that does the same thing.
It is a form, guys, to give yourself a heat token.
It's a form to get the heat token.
Yeah.
Sal, this one lets you play any of the cards though. Versus enough talk, you only play the attacks.
I mean, I think that's still pretty good. You have
play it on defense and then battle for dominance it. GG.
Yeah, and it's actually like not bad.
I think for my
draw 3
card, I'm gonna go God Fist.
Electric Ring God Fist?
After the second balls, build it face down if you spent 2 or more momentum.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Okay. Benimaru, GG.
Yeah,
no, I don't think
like...
that one's... I don't think it's going to get banned until, like... Or touched. I don't think it's even that good right now just because its symbols suck. But,
it's pretty good. 6 and 6. It could be a 4-diff.
Yeah, I also don't think anything's going to get banned, though. I just like, that seems like the most, like, somebody's going to break it.
Yeah, Ryu gets to do the hot-headed into battle for dominance. GG.
I also like...
GG.
Woman.
Restore Ally, like... Restore Ally seems crazy to me. Like, if they actually make backups a thing again, if they make, like, actually good backups, the fact that it doesn't say non-unique, and that it doesn't remove itself, so you can, like, keep replaying it.
Yeah, people were, like, making fun of me for saying I think that card could be annoying. Like, I think it could be really obnoxious in Hanji.
I mean, all it takes is them printing another crazy backup. And now you just build it for free.
Yeah, like 9 Titans coming back type of deal. Like that level.
Yeah, it's not there right now. Like, I guess the best thing you're building is like Frog or something. Cammy. but the best thing it's doing right now, I feel like, is just the repeatable health gain.
Yeah, getting like that much health, like I've played so many Hanji games where I have like 10 backups. Like gaining 10 is not okay in that deck.
Is Nine Titans banned in retro or no?
No, I played against 9 Titans, 4 checks, Nomu.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Dude, is Constantine, he made his, what's it called? He made his attack for like 25 damage on turn 2. And I couldn't block.
What the
So
heck?
obnoxious.
More cards from the.
I hope they get rid of Batra. I like that one foundation that flashes.
Yeah,
Dude,
Batra Eyes
Veteran
needs to
needs to go.
disappear. Please get rid of the card, or at least make it unique. Making unique's whatever.
Yeah, unique would be fine.
No,
Unique
we're
or
just
Oh,
playing.
it's
We're just playing.
spitting.
We're just playing Ursine Might. We're gonna be okay.
If you play defensive, you can also just keep building the speed 10 of backup. I can't understand what this guy's saying.
The speed 10.
All the
The speed 10.
hang 10?
I don't know.
Hang 10.
Defensive hang 10.
Is he talking about the
Uh.
one where you commit for like minus speed equal to like half the number of your backups or whatever?
Oh, maybe?
Like what was the Eager's followers? I think you just recopy of Eager's
Yeah,
followers.
yeah, Eager's
like
followers.
extra speed reduction. I think.
I definitely felt like every reveal we got, I was like, dang, Tekken sucks. Dang, Tekken sucks. And now that the whole set is revealed and I'm looking through the cards, it's like, dang, this is pretty good.
Tekken has a lot of cool cards. Definitely not bad. I'm just worried that oh, you know what? I'm so troll. I totally forgot about that. I do think Alyssa is broken.
I don't think so.
I think she's
I
okay.
think you're feeling hopeful of whatever deck you built.
I think
No,
you
I
haven't.
think that the character in general should not have a forever respawn ready.
There's no
I think that's just
stats.
terrible.
Hey, did you watch TC play with that deck? He was like, commit
Yeah,
ready,
he
commit
did.
ready, commit ready, commit ready, commit ready.
Yeah, I
Also,
think
Sleepyhead
Alyssa.
just solves the problem of damage, no problem. So, just saying.
I think Alyssa is like fine. I don't like uncapped, just ready as many times as you want as a concept, but I don't think she's broken.
Yeah, like even if
You
you're a
seem
10
annoying to
hander,
play
you're a
against.
10-hander with no stats. You're
No, it's not the no stats. It's that she's so reliant on Pegasus Bomb.
You need to play against me really quick, and then you'll take back what you just said.
Not if he
Quick
plays
stream match,
Rodan or
stream match.
Mothra.
Quick stream match, let's go.
All right, let me go get Mill King Ghidorah real quick.
Aw.
Mill King Kadora?
Patrick posted a list.
No, if that deck just like plays against someone who wants to like full block, like it's just cooked.
Yeah, well,
You're
most
so
decks
reliant on
can't do
Pegasus
that.
Bomb.
Not
You're gonna play
necessarily.
against Rodan
Pegasus
and
Bomb
Mothra.
is extra. Pegasus Bomb, like, is an extra piece that lets you do infinite. Otherwise, you're just doing the normal, like Queen Slop with extra building and like drawing forever because the way the
Yeah,
deck works.
I don't think that deck can beat like Rodan and Mothra.
It would have to find it like really quick on turn 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's just like unrealistic. I don't think that like Rodan and Mothra are vulnerable enough on those turns.
What do you think about Elijah?
It just depends.
What do you think about this card, Impenetrable Defense?
I think it's like really cool in theory, but then I'm like, what deck do I actually want to put this in?
You want to put it in Jacob Johnson?
Yeah, like, but then it's like a 7-hander, and you don't want to just like tank it.
No, you don't understand. He just puts 2 or 3 of these at the same time in the card pool and says, I'm just minusing 6 on every time you play.
Yeah, but like, I think I'm too control pilled So I'm just like, oh, if he puts a bunch of them in, I'm just gonna like
it's funny.
build
it's
and
funny.
pass.
It's true.
I don't think Grog defense is enough. So I feel like this card's like probably not good enough, but
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if it saw play.
it is funny. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I gotta go.
All right, I
So yeah,
gotta
David, I
run
need
too.
to show you this thing later. Okay, I think you don't understand how strong it actually is.
It's stronger than you think, David.
There's no way.
I don't think it's strong. Like, I don't think it's strong enough to like take over the meta or like win a regional yet. But it is really obscene.
Last thing, impenetrable defense cancels Taguro Brothers. GG.
GG.
Playing it in retro.
Impenetrable defense was built for retro, not for standard.
I don't even know if I'd play it in standard, but
we're
or in
like
retro.
two of these
but
videos away from you saying that like Toguro Brothers is bad because it always gets canceled.
Low key though, I've been thinking that because like you like fry all the chuds with Taguro Brothers, and then you get to like good players, and they have like 10 cancels in their board.
Do it in cards. Don't play it.
I decided out in Top Cut in what was it, Vegas, because Sam Tate had like 3 cancels in his board at all times.
Yeah, he's so good it's bad. Restart the cycle.
Yeah, it's like so good that like everything's warped around it. I'm gonna run it because it's still like it blocks and clears itself, or you draw a card. But like, ugh.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end us. All right, we've only been streaming for 3 hours 42 minutes. It's just a short one today, but I'll see you guys later.
See you guys. GG.
All right, see you guys.
I guess I should hang up on y'all first before hanging up on them. Oh, nice. My microphone just said, or headphones just said low battery. Perfect timing. I might refilm that Tekken props and slops for its own video. Cut that out because I was struggling. I might go take out that beginning and redo it and try and form my thoughts a little bit more and quicker. Make that into a 10-minute thing instead of a 30-minute thing. But anyway, the deck profile was good and the broken band are bad. I just get so out of practice because it's like it's been a month since I made any sort of content. All right, so that's Tekken. It's kind of weird because like the full set is like revealed and it doesn't come out for like 2 or 3 or I think my pre-release is August 7th, which means it's not coming out till the next week, which means it's like we're like 3 or 4 weeks away. I feel like this set got like revealed a lot earlier than typical. So by the time the set comes out, everybody who plays on tabletop is gonna be like pretty used to the cards. But overall, B- set in my opinion. They bit off a little more than they can chew, but ultimately there's enough there to where we can work with it. This is not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is better than that. All right, that is going to be it for me, guys. I'll be back Tuesday with the full team, and we will be recapping Dallas, going through every single Tekken character, and giving our grade from F tier to S tier. Will there be a single S tier character? You'll just have to tune in on Tuesday to find out. All right, I'll see ya.